And James Justin has scored one of the goals of the season. Right at the last, and it was Cordova-Reid. Left side of the penalty area, Taggart!
Well, hello, good afternoon. It is just about the afternoon now here at King Power Stadium ahead of Leicester against Arsenal in the Premier League. Massive game for the Foxes, and welcome along to our third watch along. Hopefully today brings the first victory since we've started this new format. I'm Dan Bates. If you're joining us as ever, please do get involved in the comments on YouTube and get any questions in to our panel as well. We've had a change around of the panel. No more Tyler from the Traitors. We've now got Owen Warner of Hollyoaks fame. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. General media personality, but the key thing is huge Leicester fan. So welcome on to yourself. We'll check in with you in just a moment. Frank Sinclair and Gerry Taggart, two stalwarts of the late 90s, early 2000s for Leicester City defensively. We've had you both on before. First time we're doing a watch along, but you're excited for it, Frank. Firstly, good afternoon to you.
I am. It's a good game to be involved in, to be honest. I think there'll be a lot of action today, a lot of goal mouth action, hopefully, and it's a big challenge for Leicester today. Obviously, Arsenal's still in and amongst it for title contention, and it'd be good to get some points today, I think, for Leicester.
Yeah, I think first of all, looking at Frank, he's still fit enough to play, isn't he?
I don't know about that. Looks can be deceiving.
Still look $1 million sponsors, I have to say. But yeah, massive game. Arsenal trying to claw back a little bit of that gap between themselves and Liverpool. Leicester desperate for some home form, so it's a massive game for both clubs today for obviously different reasons. But importantly for Leicester, I think they've got 7 home games left between now and the end of the season. They have to try and find some home form between now and then.
And for you, really, of those 7, if you like, you'd be here for all of them. Whether it's out in the crowd, you've got a season ticket, haven't you, near the away end as well, which is pleasing. So you'll have to be a little bit calmer, I think, today. Not too calm. But...
And before you kind of just say he's too good looking to be in here. I mean, come on, you put me next to him as well.
Well, I've got to be next to Frank. So I've not got it easy either.
I mean, how good looking is he? That's a disgrace, Bates.
But yeah, big fan, obviously, and you've lived it. Well, you sort of grew up in Leicester, didn't you? So you've followed them since you were a kid, basically.
Yeah, I'm a massive Leicester fan. Watched them all my life, and it's been so great seeing that, like, following it from childhood. My family was never really massive into football, but going to school, I've got mates that are all Leicester fans, so I'm with them. And then my family have my passion for Leicester has sort of made them think, let me see what it's all about. And then they've sort of joined it, watching the success we've had over the few years. It's been so good to see, and that's why it's almost more heartbreaking seeing what's happening in the minute and seeing the fact we're trying to fight and we're trying to find that, like you were saying, that home form, that form in general. To be honest, I feel like I'm feeling positive. I think we can get a little something.
Yeah, he's got a positive vibe today. I like that. I really do.
Good looking and a positive vibe.
That's what I mean.
The compliments keep coming from you.
Those two things have ever happened in the studio.
Listen, you've got to know when you bait, you know what I mean, by the better man. And so sadly, I've got to admit that. But yeah, listen, positive vibes. I like it.
Always,
absolutely
mate.
love it.
Positive today?
Yeah, definitely. Like, Tags has already touched on it. Home games are the ones that you can't rely on others to get results. Do your own business at home and try and scrape some results away from home.
You look. Sorry, Frank, going on. I'm saying you look at the front line. Arsenal effectively have lost their
pretty much their whole front line.
Their whole front line today. Okay, they've got some good replacements to come in. Let's face it, but in a game like today, a pressurised situation, you'd be looking at Havertz and Saka, Martinelli, and what have you. Yes, they've still got Odegaard, who's a fantastic player, but Leicester have a chance today.
I tell you what, we can get the teams up on the screen for the viewers and for us as well. Leicester-wise, a couple of changes from the team that so narrowly bowed out at Old Trafford. That was so disappointing, wasn't it? That cup game. But anyway, two changes from that. Jamie Vardy returns. Victor Christensen as well returns. It's obviously at the moment what Ruud van Nistelrooy, Owen, thinks is up there with his strongest team. Obviously, a Coley in there. He played well at Old Trafford as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I do feel for Luke Thomas a little bit. I think whenever he came in for Christensen, there was a game that he was injured early on in the season or he was ill. And then against United, I thought he played well. I thought he had a good game. He's made a good showing for himself. I do think he's kind of deserved the chance to start. But saying that, Christensen has been so solid at the back. I think the issue is from those sort of the fullback positions is to getting forward and offering that assistance to Ayew and Decordova-Reid, giving that sort of overlapping runs, which I feel like Thomas does really well. Christensen, of course, has had it. But as well, we've got Koulibaly on the bench, and I think it'd be nice to see what he's got to offer as well. Mm-hmm. I think he's definitely on that. He's patient.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No, for me, it's a big challenge in the middle of the park when you look at Ndidi and
Booba.
Boubakari, you call him Booba, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, that's where they've got to try and win the game, basically, because Arsenal are so good in the middle of the park. You know, I know they're missing forwards and that, but they can control games from midfield.
Will they have more of it, do you think?
Pardon?
Arsenal, they'll have more of the ball, do you think?
Oh, yeah, you'd imagine so. You'd imagine so. How, you know, Leicester will probably be a little bit cagey, try and be compact and try and play on the counter, which obviously that suits Vardy down to the T. Like, you know, saves his energy for those forward runs and running the channels, etc. And I think, you know, Arsenal naturally, with the team that they've got out, will control the football.
Yeah, having Wilfred back's a big plus for Leicester, isn't it? He gives them that bit of steel, that bit of leadership that unfortunately they've been crying out for. So he's been a big miss while he's been out injured. You've seen last week against Manchester United in the Cup, you know, how much more solid he makes Leicester. So that's a big plus. And then you're just hoping that Bouba Samari can boss the game. You know, he's got everything. You know, he's big, he's strong, he's quick, and when he gets going, he's unstoppable at times.
Yeah.
But he sort of, and I don't mean it to be a criticism, Dan, but he sort of drifts in and out of games on occasion. We need him there for the majority of the game today. That's what's going to take to get a result against Arsenal. Everybody pulling their weight for 95 minutes. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that midfield will be huge, won't it? Samare and indeed and I guess when you look at it from an Arsenal point of view, that is probably their strongest part of the pitch, if not the two central defenders. We know how good they are. Going forward, though, Arsenal, you've said it already, they're without probably their front three or their first choice front three. Wannieri looks fantastic, doesn't he? But then Trossard and Sterling, neither of those are out-and-out strikers, so potentially an opportunity there to hopefully shut Arsenal.
I'm not sure how that position. Yeah, Sterling struggled to get in the team recently. I think if any, there's a time to. I mean, look, we've been struggling for clean sheets. Yeah, exactly. If there's a time to sort of hold the back line and make sure they don't score, I think today's the day to do it.
And imagine to see. I think obviously Sterling will probably play on the left side, coming in on his right foot. Which he hasn't had the opportunity to do at Arsenal. Majority of the times that he's been involved in games, he's been from the right side, which limits what he can do. You know, he isn't a goal threat from that right side. So it'd be interesting to see how he plays from that left, coming in on his right foot, because that's his favourite position. He's done it really well at obviously Man City and Chelsea as well. So that'd be a test down that side, definitely.
Yeah, listen, they're still a good team, aren't they, Arsenal? You know, they've got a couple of the younger guys in, and Skelly and Wannieri. Wannieri even.
They're great, those two. Really good.
They're going to be hard to break down because you know, you've got Gabriel and Saliba in there, Partey in that sort of holding role, and obviously they've got a wizard on the ball as well, in Odegaard.
Dangerous.
So it's going to be a tough game no matter what way you look at it. But there's going to be a bit of luck involved if Leicester are going to get a result here today. But they've got to believe that they can.
Well, Saliba and Gabriel probably had their worst game last week against Newcastle.
Well, yeah.
So
it's not going to happen again.
No. Well, you don't know. But if I'm Jamie Vardy, I'm looking at I'm looking at where their weaknesses was against that Newcastle, and I'm trying to imitate, you know, the way that the centre forward was running in behind. He kept backing into him, and he just made it so uncomfortable for him. That's Jamie Vardy's game as well. So he'd probably go into this game licking his lips, going like, "This is probably the best time to play against."
Yeah, it can be. Go on.
No, I was just going to say he won't be fazed by it, Jamie.
No,
you know what I mean? He's around the clock so many times. He won't be fazed by the two of them, that is for sure.
If you're watching along, obviously, on YouTube, please do get your comments in. Bubba, who's been a regular
Bubba.
viewer, as we know, Jerry loves Bubba. He says, "Morning, lads, ready to shock the football world today, but we could start by scoring a goal at King Power Stadium. It's been a while." Little Man says, "Up the City." Elizabeth Young says, 1-0 City, as does Marwan. He says, "Come on, you foxes." There's also a chance to get involved. We've got a competition as well running for you throughout the game today, particularly throughout the first half. It's your chance to win a signed LCFC football. So basically the squad will sign a football and you've got the chance to win it. So the question is, Jamie Vardy has scored more goals against Arsenal than any other club, but how many has he got against the Gunners? Is it 10, 11 or 12? For your chance to win, all you need to do is email watchalong@lcfc.co.uk. You've got to be 12 plus to enter, and you've got to do it before the second half kicks off. So I'll keep reminding you about it throughout the first half and just before the half-time whistle as well. One entry per person. Only correct entries will be entered into the draw, and we'll announce it at the end of the show. And if you are the lucky person who's won it, we'll email you at some point next week with that email. So there's the question then. Jamie Vardy scored more goals against Arsenal than any other club, but how many has he got against the Gunners? Is it 10, 11 or 12? Email your answer to watchalong@lcfc.co.uk. You can also use that email if you want to get any of your suggestions in throughout the week of topics for us to talk about during next week's Watch Along, of course, against Brentford on Friday evening. The players here at King Power Stadium are coming out for the start of the game. Kickoff is, what are we now? 4 minutes away. It's looking very raucous and full at King Power Stadium, as you'd expect for a huge game against Arsenal. Obviously, the cameras, they're trained on these young Arsenal players, Gerry, that have set the league alight really in the last couple of months from an Arsenal point of view, because they've had to, because they've had these injuries. But Leicester will be hoping to stop those, and I guess they've got experienced players, Leicester, haven't they? It's sort of one extreme to the other.
Yeah, absolutely, and you're hoping, and that's there's been I'm not saying controversy, but there's been question marks over the selection of certain players in the Leicester team. But the one thing they do give you, that could overrate, is that experience. They've been around the block that many times in the Premier League, and so they can help the team out, especially defensively. As Frank has mentioned, you'd assume that Arsenal would have the majority of the football today. So, the experience that Leicester do bring today is going to be vital without the ball.
I think what will be interesting as well is Ayew's going to be on the right, Skelly's on the left, left back. That physicality against him, that's going to come in our favour. You saw it against Tottenham. Every time that ball was pinged out wide, Ayew's winning the header, flicking it over to Bilal or Vardy. I think that might be a good little avenue today.
How good's Bilal been, by the way?
Oh,
unbelievable.
Incredible.
Considering it's a young player, first season in the Premier.
I can't believe he wasn't starting at the beginning of the season. Like, beginning of the season, we're looking at Buonanotte and thinking, this is the lad that's going to be our saviour of the season. And then all of a sudden, Roux comes in. Bilal came out of nowhere, and I was like, who's this? What's he been doing on the bench? He should have been starting from the beginning.
His first touch is phenomenal.
Yeah, incredible.
He's got one of the best first touches I've seen in a long time.
Natural player.
Just natural, and his awareness of where to put it and how to put it in a spot where he wants it to be, so he can get away from defenders. Is yes, at times we spoke about it before, where when he does 5 or 6 really good things, then he'll try something a little bit extra, and occasionally it won't come off and he'll give the ball away. But in general, he's definitely been our top player.
I quite like that confidence. I like it when
he makes
absolutely. Some mistakes, and then
as
soon as he's made that mistake, you're thinking, right, he's not going to do that again.
Yeah.
He's learned from that now. And he thinks, right, that avenue done well, let me try something a little bit different.
No, he's I tell you, his touch, his awareness is phenomenal.
Incredible. The way he turns as well.
I can't remember what game it was where he had a chance from maybe 25 yards out and he's ballooned it. And then apparently that week, Ruud van Nistelrooy sat down with him at the training ground and said, this is how you do it. Put more whip on it, get it outside, Tottenham away, you see it.
Yeah.
Scores the winner with that fantastic.
And Ruud's on the touchline. Yeah, it's so good.
Told you so.
Yeah.
Told
I mean,
you
if
so.
there's anyone you want teaching, you finish.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Ruud's not a bad shout, is it?
No, not at all.
In fact, they threw me under the bus, Frank, here a couple of weeks ago.
Go on. What, they've put his goals?
Yeah. Well, you were involved in it as well.
Which game was it? Man United. He gets a hat trick.
Yeah, when he gets a hat trick.
Yeah, he was untouchable that day.
Ruud hat trick against these.
Threw me under the bus.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Unsurprisingly.
I remember I remember one of the goals. Well, I remember one of the goals where he's controlled it. He's pulled it out of the air, and I just couldn't believe his first touch. Where I think the ball's going off. It's like it was a ball played over the top. And it looks like it's going out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
And I'm half jogging thinking, there's no way he's getting to this. And he's got his foot up about that high.
Wow.
Controlled it in the box, brought it down, bang, goal. And I just looked and went, what's gone on there?
Fair enough.
So he is the one that you want to be getting advice on your finishing, definitely.
Yeah, the game has kicked off at King Power Stadium. Obviously, we'll update you, and hopefully you'll see us celebrating a Leicester City goal. But yeah, Frank, so we were stitching Gerry up because of his defending for the 3 goals. So he was saying
Not the
we've
3,
thrown
but
it,
one
passing
goal,
them on
one
to
goal.
me.
and then he's just thrown it straight.
No,
to
you're
you,
about
no right
20
to the
yards
flag.
behind me until the right, and I'm saying, well, Frank should have been
Should have been
covering
round,
me.
yeah,
Should
should have been
covering
around
me.
helping you out.
See,
You're
even
probably
Frank,
right.
give me
go.
Early
Probably
chance here
right.
for Ayew. Can he keep it in? I think he can. Oh.
decent.
Good though.
start.
Nice
Yeah.
little start.
Won the ball really high up the
Yeah.
pitch. That's where you want to be. Obviously, Arsenal are trying to start building their play, and they've been nice and compact there, and they've won the ball in Arsenal's half of the pitch. That's where you're going to get your
Kept that in
chances
as well,
from.
hasn't he?
Just
Yeah.
kept it in. Yeah.
And do you know what?
He's nearly
Cheeky,
bent that
like-
in, you know.
Yeah.
He's not far from. I wonder
Is
if
he
he's
trying
going
that,
for
or is
goal.
he? Yeah, I was going to say cross.
It looks like he's trying to
Yeah,
cross
it
it to the
looks
far
like it,
post,
yeah.
but he nearly bends it in the other side.
The problem there is for Ayew, he's got 2 players, 2 blue shirts in the box, and you've got 5 Arsenal shirts defending plus the keeper. So he might as well try and whip it in the
their
back
height
because
as well.
it's a
Yeah.
very difficult ball to put on
Someone
either Jamie Vardy
Yeah.
or Deckard over Reed's head there. But it's a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. Phil Howard has got involved on YouTube. It's off the back of the competition question. He says, "Does the answer change if Jamie Vardy scores in the first half?"
Yeah.
Good point, Phil.
Great
No,
shout.
it's how many goals before kickoff has Jamie Vardy got against the Gunners? Phil also says, and probably one for you, Gerry, and maybe Frank as well. Beware of Arsenal at set pieces. They've always been good at that. So you guys, when you were playing, you must have come up against teams that were just frightening.
Well,
Every
Arsenal-
set piece, you thought, was it
Arsenal was
Well,
always
Arsenal
strong
were
when you
massive.
think about the Adamses and the
Yeah.
Steve Bowles, the Martin Keons
Keons,
they had at the
Vieira.
time, Vieira, big side, Thierry Henry's not
Thierry Henry
small.
was 6'1".
Yeah, exactly. But what you would say is that Arsenal, with
Bergkamp 6'2".
the 3 that they've got up front today, Arsenal, they're nowhere near as big as the ones they've lost, have they? Do you know what I mean? So that takes away from their height. But obviously, their main danger
Good
is
football.
the 2 centre halves.
Excellent.
Yeah, really good football from Leicester getting it.
One touch, ping it about.
Yeah, nice little move that.
Bobby's on the right, isn't he? Are you on the left here?
Yeah, they switched it today.
Any particular
why.
reasoning for that? Why they might?
I'm sure maybe for the cutting in aspects. I couldn't tell you what footed they both are. I assume they're
Well, they're
both
both
right.
right. Both
Both
right.
Both right-footed,
yeah.
didn't they?
Maybe it's to the physicality.
See, that'll frustrate a few Leicester fans out. There's the makings of a good counter attack, and then they come
Slow the
back,
game down.
slow it all
Yeah.
down. Now I understand why they're doing it, but I know the fans would, in those kind of instances, would be like encouraging the
Frustrated.
players to keep going forward
Yeah.
and trying to attack. And that's back with the goalkeeper. Yes, they're still in possession of the ball, but
Oh, that's a lovely
it's a
pass.
great ball from Hermansen.
You know what? When I was watching the United game, the commentator he's pinged it. Hermansen pinged it perfectly to Bilal.
got
The
great
commentator was saying that's a great ball, that, and I was thinking, hope no one else is watching that. And the other team's sniffing around for a great keeper that can pass the ball. He's perfect.
He is good with his feet. Yeah.
Well,
Vardy will be relishing this up against those two, won't he? Everyone talking about those two being up there.
Well, that's what I was thinking as well. Like them two, they've had a bit of a shaky game against Newcastle. It's almost like could go for us or against us. Either they're trying to prove themselves today, or they're still a bit nervous from that. A bit shaky still. Nice.
Well done, Vards.
that's good.
Gone better than the Everton watch along so far. We're nearly 5
Was
minutes
that-
in. It's
that
not
was the
2-0
first
down.
one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Everton.
10 seconds in.
Almighty.
Well, Tyler thought we were playing a replay from the previous game at first, but it just happened literally from
Straight away.
kickoff. Straight away, yeah.
No, not a good afternoon, that one.
No, not at all.
It's
But
been solid, though. Been a solid
that's
start.
what I'm sort of glad that our sort of remaining fixtures are against quite hard opposition because we tend to do better.
Right.
We tend to
Yeah.
put in a better performance because there's less pressure.
Well,
as well.
Spurs away is a good example of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Played excellent then. That's what I'm saying. That ball to Ayew there.
Yeah. Yeah, he should get a lot of joy with that because he's good, very good at backing in the defenders.
Really good at it. And he's bigger than Timber. He's
Yeah.
on toast.
Yeah. Timber is quite small, isn't
They're typical Arsenal now, just slow build up.
he? Yeah.
That's it. I'm up your way in a couple of weeks, Frank.
Oh yeah.
Ex-Bolton
Oh yeah. Again.
players. No, just
Oh.
a dinner.
Oh nice. Nice.
Just a dinner.
Where's that at the stadium?
At the stadium,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You let me know when you're here.
Hmm.
I'm 5 minutes from the stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Is
I
that where
know.
you're living now, Bolton? Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Bolton.
Chorley Old Road.
Yeah. So,
Interesting. Skelly is like fully inverted there. He's fully in the middle.
yeah, it rolls in. That's where
That's
where
I mean,
Leicester's got to be
Rice is the
careful with the
furthest-
ball over
furthest
the
man
top.
forward there.
Yeah, running in behind there.
It must be so hard to defend against.
He didn't used to do that much at West Ham, but now he was very much sent like proper defensive midfielder, wasn't he, at West Ham? Whereas
He's
now
play
he's
more the pivot, but yeah, he gets forward a lot now for Arsenal.
good pressure.
yeah, you don't want Arsenal to settle, do you?
No. That's where he needs backup in
Yeah.
there, Jim. If he's going to shut that down, that's a good area of the pitch for 2, 3, 4 players to go and close
Well,
down at the
Yeah.
same time.
The big thing is if they go, they all got to go at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly,
They all got
and
to
they
go
haven't.
together, aren't they? A bit disjointed there,
Here we go.
yeah.
No.
Time, yeah.
Good position by AU defensively.
Yeah, is it?
That'll do.
That's the problem though. If Jamie Vardy gets isolated,
Yeah.
and there's too many big distances between them, there's got to be 2 or 3 passes before they play that ball forward to get the team up the pitch. Otherwise, if you just keep giving the ball back to them, then eventually they're gonna get opportunities.
But in games gone by, Frank, they've tried forcing it out.
Yeah.
You know, with them 2, 3
Yeah.
passes you're talking about before they get in the front man. They've tried forcing the issue, and then they're losing possession
Then the
deep-
confidence goes a
deep
little
in their
bit.
own half,
Yeah,
giving away
yeah.
chances. So understand exactly
About
what you're
having-
saying.
it's
But
about
having
balance.
that,
It's the balance, isn't it?
you know, having that all set up, ready to go, I think.
Yeah.
They've not gone. I mean, you know, both teams have had the ball, haven't they? Leicester have had that one moment with Ayew that Arsenal sort of haven't. Is he onside? Yeah, Vards, yeah. But I can't keep hold of it there.
No.
But you know, it's not like
bounce.
Leicester are literally parking the bus. Or
No,
anything,
not
is
at
it?
all. No.
And there's going to be a lot of these moments where Arsenal do come forward, and Leicester have got to be
Oh.
strong like that from just.
Yeah.
That was never a foul, by the way.
He was trying to buy that, wasn't
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Again, it looked like a foul to me.
Positive, Owen, come on.
I can't believe how far Arsenal's let Justin travel with the ball. Then.
Well, look, that's a good thing about Indeed there. He's sitting in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You saw
that's a
that.
good point, that, Owen.
First 60 minutes against Man United, Leicester was so good, weren't they, Jerry? You were there, obviously.
Yeah, very good.
Wilf in there was winning everything, wasn't he?
Yeah, very good.
Interesting seeing a Coley
Got
coming
shut
back
him
in.
down.
It's offside, surely.
Offside. I think he was offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really struggled to find his 2 centre backs, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think it's because each game that like when Akoli was playing quite a lot, it was good having the pace and the physicality, but then obviously Vestergaard's a bit more of an experienced head back there. So when he's came in, he's looked like a bit more experienced, more sort of shored up, but then you've missed the physicality and the pace that Akoli's got.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like which one means
Well,
more.
that's it. It's a headache, constant headache, I'd say, for the manager.
He was probably good that cup game came then against Man United.
Yeah.
Got a chance to play a Coley, see how he went. And he went
He's
really
always
well,
stuck
didn't
with
he?
Faz, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has.
I think it's because look at he's got pace. He does have his moments where you're thinking like, it's like Sunchu had those where you'd be like,
Yeah.
He gives
a
you
bit nervous for a second, but tends to pull it back. Yeah, and
That's
Son's
good.
got-
Playing some really good football
Right,
there.
go. Keep going.
It's what I think Rue's brought back to us.
Go on, Joe.
That
Go
little,
on,
that
go
little
on.
one-touch move in it.
There you go.
Nice,
In
nice.
the ball.
Pull back.
No, go on.
Great pullback.
Wilf.
Go on.
Yes.
Good effort.
Good effort.
Good effort.
See, that's
On his
it.
left
Good
there.
play.
Come on. lads.
Samari, bombing forward, not
That's what
stopping.
Samari can bring.
Yeah.
He can bring that. He's so strong. Seen against Ipswich when that lad's trying to get off, and
Yeah,
he just flings
see
him
you
backwards.
later. That's good. That's
See
good
you.
Good
football.
play. Good play.
Nice
Backing
strike
it
that
up.
Not bad
from Wilf.
effort. On his weak foot.
Watch that nicely.
Decent.
Oh, if that just takes a nick, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we're looking good here.
Mm.
I'm telling you, I'm fancying this for Leicester.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you've made of Leicester's start to the game. What are we now? About 10 minutes in. First and only opportunity really has come to the Foxes. But both times Leicester have got forward, it's because really good playing out from the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That little
The build-up
one-touch
play's
bouncing
been
it,
good.
open them up.
Yeah.
Support play. They're fantastic from Samari. And then he opens his legs and he just keeps going and keeps going. That's exactly what you've got to do.
And I love how we just sit in those, the 4-4-2 out of possession.
Yeah.
Because with that, look how many players they've got back there that are with that too. There's almost nowhere for them to go in our half.
Yeah, good point about Lewis Skelly there. He's playing completely centrally, isn't he?
Yeah, rolling in from.
It's kind of good though, because it lets Decordova-Reid just sort of sit back here
Yeah.
without the worry of him coming down the line.
And second half, it stays 0-0. Someone like, I don't know, Casey McAteer with his pace, is he on the bench? No, even Mavididi, Daka's got that pace.
Buonanotte
Anyone could exploit that.
Exploit it, yeah, definitely. I was upset not to see Monga against United. Obviously,
I think the way the game was going.
Lad, yeah, we were still in it.
Mm.
Yeah, I did see that we were still in it. Maybe if it went to extra time, we would have seen a bit of something. But the clips I've seen of him, I know it's under 21s, but I think he's great.
Yeah,
he's
15 years old as well.
Yeah, that's
I think
crazy.
had Leicester been winning, comfortably, or Man United winning comfortably, I think
you might have seen him for the last few
game.
minutes.
Yeah.
I still don't know how the line I didn't see that.
Oh yeah,
everyone offside.
Disgrace.
Outrageous.
Disgraceful.
I mean, obviously, what we were watching it here, and
Great position where he's picked up there.
There, Jerry. I mean, the United fans obviously they'd have been celebrating, but from a Leicester point of view, that was just so ridiculous almost. It wasn't even a foul, a handball, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a foul in the first place. That's what I was fuming
about. You know, about 10 minutes before that, the lino on that side, he didn't give the offside. He gave a throw in to Man U when it was a throw in to Leicester, and he changed his mind quickly. So he went to Man U like that, and then he went, and then he changed it back to Leicester.
All over the place.
Yeah,
no. The thing is, when the
that's
goal
where we got to be careful
thinking,
there when we're playing balls into the middle
I
of
was
the
thinking
park.
that's not a stress offside, and his flag didn't go up.
Played it into Ndidi there, and he's under a lot of pressure. That's where you don't want to lose the ball. Where Ndidi's just tried to play one round the corner. They've got to be careful putting the ball into him there. He's got a couple of men around him.
Oh, brilliant, JJ.
That's well dealt with. That's what JJ is really good in the air. I think it's a bit of an underrated attribute of his.
Vardy's been good.
There's been a few times this season when the ball's came in, he's at the back and he just gets a little clip on it.
Yeah, he did well there, JJ. It was a great ball in. A couple of Arsenal players queuing up at the back post. He did well. Again, Coley there,
left.
strong.
Lovely.
Good. Both the centre halves have read that run.
That's the thing that will benefit as well with Trossard being quite small. Them balls over the top. Coley's got the pace. You should feel like that will be on top of those today.
Yeah, Bubba says he likes the team so much better when Wilf's in the starting lineup.
Yeah, he brings that physical. We touched on it before the game about how important the middle of the park is, and we're not getting overrun at the minute. If anything, we've had an overload in there and received the ball in those half spaces and got a turn on their midfield and back four a couple of times already in this half.
They complement each other as well.
Yeah,
because Samari wants the ball
win
more,
that, Victor.
and Wolf's quite happy just sitting there.
Yeah.
For me, that's his best position. I know last year he was phenomenal in that attacking midfield role. Wasn't he?
Adapted so well.
But
I think
no one was
you're right.
expecting that with it.
Samari is a bit of a... He likes to go on his runs. Like we saw earlier in the game, he likes to get the ball and go. So Ndidi, having that comfort with Ndidi, can just sit in like he did for JJ on in the game.
Well,
but having that safety blanket of Wilf, he can just go.
Absolute massive.
I mean, nothing against Winks. I think Winks has been great, and he's great at getting the ball forwards. But a team like Arsenal, having that security of Wilf defensively is...
I think it's horses for courses as well.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
We're desperate for points. We're desperate for wins. And you need... I'm not saying Harry Winks, isn't trying, but you need a different kind of... Whereas Harry Winks is obviously a player who gets you on the front foot and wants to pass the ball.
Move the ball,
moves the ball quick.
Yeah.
But then he leaves gaps. So who's going to fill them gaps?
Yeah.
And you need that steeliness as well.
But I think as well, like a team like Arsenal with the set pieces, having someone with Wilf's height there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crucial.
You just need it.
Yeah, massive.
What a ball.
Nice. Go on.
Great ball.
That's a great
lovely,
ball.
do you know what? We've had the better opportunities so far.
yeah, definitely. That's a
tracking
great
back.
ball in. There's half a chance there for Ayew. Oh, was it good defending? Did he look
Yeah,
like he had it?
it's hard to tell from this. Well, that far away from me. My eyesight ain't the best.
It's a good ball in, but they're in good
they've defended,
positions.
yeah, they are,
Arsenal are in
yeah.
good positions defensively.
They're well organised, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nice, Christensen.
So again, I don't mind that. He's got nothing on there.
Yeah, he's trying to roll
And
it.
instead of trying to do a little flick back and
whatever,
find a really difficult pass, you just go, well, I've got nothing on. I'll concede the throw in.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's best just to do that. I mean, you saw the mistake against Villa from JJ. That one, I'm screaming like, mate, just literally, like, you just get it out, and that's what you feel like when you do break it down, and analyse every different movement. Of course, it's great. You get them lovely, intricate little bounce passes, beautiful, but sometimes
it's
just
just not on.
just get it down.
It's just not on. Get out. Get out.
Okay, no, he's not getting that.
No.
We started well against him, Justin.
Mm.
We started well against him. He's only beat him like that once where he's just come inside and got a ball across, but he's been
physical,
strong.
isn't he, JJ?
He's not as quick as he was, Sterling, is he?
No,
Frank?
no, he's lost half a yard, definitely.
But I mean, when you were playing,
Go on.
And
JJ again defensively does well.
Puts
there.
him off.
Yeah.
Does well to put him off.
But yeah, when you were playing right back, if you came up against someone who you knew was quicker than you, maybe that didn't happen too often. But do you completely change the way you play?
Yeah, your distances. You've got to give yourself an extra couple of yards in your distances, so that what you're trying to prevent is getting in a race, really, aren't you?
Yeah,
so your distances and your angles have got to be right for that sort of situation. But like you said, Sterling, he's a little bit older now, so he hasn't got the pace he had. Justin can probably match him stride for stride without any issues. And obviously Sterling's not been match fit because he hasn't played a great deal as well.
Retire.
Which means can Justin get forward and see, are you going to come? Are you going to track me? Are you going to track me going the other way? Exactly.
Yeah, it must be so hard playing against a player that's got that pace on you. Because they know what they're doing before you do, so they've got that ahead of you as well, having the pace on top. Change your game.
Yeah.
Kanchelskis. There's a few.
You didn't want to be one-on-one, Jerry.
No.
Overmars.
I want to be 3-on-1. Me, Matty Walshy against Giggs. No. Frank, what are you doing out there? Get in here, Frank. Come on. We need you, Frank.
Were you much of a player? Do you play at all still?
Yeah, I play. I centre half actually.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's nice. It's good fun.
Do you play in those charity games?
Yeah. Well, charity games mainly I play, but I'd love to because I'm back and forth from Liverpool to London.
I've played in a couple. I think I might have played in one with you.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
I can't remember whether it was near Manchester or something like that.
Play some really nice grounds and against some when you see playing against ex-pros like yourself.
Yeah. I'm sure I played in a game.
You just don't lose that knowledge on the ball. Get it, move it.
Against you.
Sometimes.
Did you play in one at Oldham when it was what was it for? Manchester Remembers for the disaster with the bombing.
No, I didn't play in it. I was meant to.
There was a couple of Hollyoaks boys that played in that. I was wondering if you played.
Yeah, mate, they're always good crack, those games.
Yeah.
Obviously great causes as well, but you get to play with some great players. Like I was playing centre back the other week in a back three with Ashley Walters and Ashley Williams and Jolene Lescott in a back three. And I was like, what? In the middle. Yeah, I was like, what am I doing here? I'm giving them commands. Yeah, Jolene, watch out for that. What am I doing? Yeah, mate, it's good. When you're playing with someone who's experienced like that, I'm just like, right, just tell me where you want me to be, mate.
That's it.
Yeah.
And when they give you a pat on the back for something, I'm like,
Yeah, still young enough to make it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Scouts must be there.
Yeah, mate, they're good fun.
You had an eventful time. Was it Dubai, Jerry, that you went
Dubai,
for a little Legends match?
Ex-Leicester against ex-Man U.
Oh, did you?
Wow.
Yeah, nice. When was that?
20 minutes I lost it.
Did you?
Yeah.
When was that?
Dubai.
It was last year sometime.
There's a little bit of footage that you'd be lucky we've not got right now.
I fell over myself. I tried turning and I fell over myself at the back post.
Nice. I've got one coming up end of March, Chelsea, Liverpool at Anfield as well.
That'll be packed as well.
Yeah, that'll be busy, that one. Yeah, it's a big charity one. All the names are coming out for it, so it'd be... Some of the Chelsea boys are training. They're in training with like the proper staff at the club.
Wow.
They're taking it that seriously.
Are you doing that yourself?
No, I'm not. I'm too far away, mate. It's the London-based lads are going in and getting training sessions in and everything.
Wow.
They're taking it seriously. Yeah.
What would you say, like, how long can you play? Would you fancy yourself full 90?
I've played 90 minutes recently. Yeah, so I played quite a few charity games.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, when you're next to Jerry there, that's
No, I played.
That's a good question.
I had a 90-minute game about 4 weeks ago, so I can get through it, but obviously nowhere near at the pace these lads are playing at, do you know what I mean? But I can manage myself through
mate,
a game.
20 minutes in Dubai is like playing 90 minutes here. But
because of the heat,
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the heat's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was insane. But enjoyed it. It was good crack.
20 minutes gone at King Power Stadium. Still
be happy with the
goalless.
Start, to be
Got to be, sure.
Yeah, it's a good start. Solid start. There's been no real threats.
We're talking about charity games instead of this game, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
All right, there's not a lot happening at the minute, so
Well,
not a lot for us to stress about.
Correct.
No, exactly.
Seth in the comments
Yeah.
has got a prediction. He thinks Fast is going to score another screamer. I mean,
Really?
that would be ideal. Some goal against QPR, that wasn't it?
You know what? He's got that in his locker. Like, he's seen him
Sterling,
against
Sterling offside there. He
who
shouldn't
was-
be offside, should he?
No.
With his experience, he
was
should.
it Preston we won the league against? Or
Yes.
The last game
Yeah,
before-
and he went on
before
that
left
run,
it.
didn't he? Yeah.
I was devastated that didn't go in. Obviously, Vardy smashed in the follow-up.
Yeah.
But I was devastated that didn't go in for him. Because
Yeah.
he did that season. You really saw how good he is on the ball.
Yeah, it was excellent, wasn't it?
Jorginho on the bench.
Well, they both were. Him and Vestergaard were superb, weren't they?
Brilliant.
Last season.
Yeah, there's also a poll in the comments section. Get involved with that. We'll ask you guys as well. So the fans are voting. Are you happy with Leicester's
Better.
start to the game? Yes or no?
I am.
4 yeses,
I am.
surely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's been good, solid performance so far. You know, Arsenal aren't.
Offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Playing a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Fast and the Code.
They're not deep, are they? Yeah.
No, we look compact. We look compact.
I'm
We look
saying
protecting the middle of the park. They're not playing through. us.
Fasses and Akoli are getting tight on the centre forwards when they're coming short.
Yeah.
They're not dropping off and letting them get turned and getting.
And when you sometimes when you protect the middle of the park, that gives the opportunity for teams to play in wide areas and expose you there. But our fullbacks look like they're dealing with it quite comfortably as well.
Who was it you said about Ayew backing onto the players?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
loves
He
winning free
made
kick.
that point.
Mate, he
He
wins
took
free
twice.
kicks.
Twice
Yeah,
he did that.
yeah.
Then. He's doing so well, holding up and then just a little flick.
Yeah.
Booba
He's
there,
worked
you
a
were
few
saying,
times.
could he keep going
Keep
there?
going there.
Yeah.
Keep going. You got another 10, 15
You
yards in
could
you.
have travelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the thing when you're down and amongst it like we are. You're sort of nervous to make them risks.
Yeah.
You know, it's to go for that because you
Yeah.
don't want to cost the team.
Yeah, definitely.
Bright Gadgets has said Vardy is the GOAT, and BE agrees. He says Vardy will win it today. Little 1-0 Jamie
Well, you never
Vardy.
write him off, do you?
No.
Ever.
With that record against Arsenal as
Yeah.
well. We're not going to say how many he scored.
It's a
'cause
good
the
job. It's a
competition.
good job I didn't spill the beans on that because I was going to say if you read the head-to-head stats,
You'd fancy him
well,
against
on
Arsenal.
Leicester and
Yeah.
Arsenal. I mean, the stats are not good reading for Leicester against Arsenal in recent times,
No.
but there is one positive, and that's the Jimmy Vardy effect.
Yeah.
So thankfully, I didn't spill the beans on how many he's got.
The reason being, if you're only just joining us, is because there's a competition that we're running throughout this first half and half time. You guys can get involved. The question is, how many goals does Jamie Vardy have against Arsenal? And the options are 9, 10 or 11.
on,
And he's
go
just
on.
won it back, in
Well
fact,
done.
Jamie
Yeah.
Vardy.
Hey,
with
we'll
a
have
free
that.
kick.
That'd be
If
a yellow
you
card for
wanna
Partey.
win the
Has to be.
chance for a signed ball by the Leicester City first team players, all you need to do is email your answer to that question to watchalong@lcfc.co.uk before the start of the second
I
half.
thought he pulled him back. I thought he pulled him
No,
back with
no,
his
he's just
arm.
caught him, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
so
Smart
he might,
from
he
Vardy.
That's a
might
yellow
get,
card, isn't it?
he
Sure.
might get away with that one.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
more
it's
of a clash
accidental.
of.
Yeah,
It's more of a tangle of legs.
Yeah.
I thought he pulled him back with his arm.
Amazing that Vardy's got the legs that he has.
yeah.
So
Unreal,
sharp to
Unreal,
get on that.
unreal.
It's crazy. We got I find it interesting that Edouard's not even been on the bench recently.
man.
Interesting situation that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Vardy and Daka as well. I liked him against United. Daka, I thought he
Daka,
was,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You know-
off the bench he could cause
Yeah.
issues today.
And it's a thing. That's why Maresca
Oh.
was liking him.
JJ's just gone down injured here.
What is
He
it?
looks so.
Hopefully, it's a little light one.
Ankle
Ankle.
heel, maybe, yeah.
Ankle.
He doesn't look stressed, does he? I mean, to the point where he's in pain.
Yeah, Maresca was liking Daka last season because the pressing he does off the ball, the legs he's got, the speed.
Oh,
Having
he's-
him hunting you down like that must
Yeah.
be quite intimidating.
Let's take
Yeah.
his boot off.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on what happens with JJ. While this is happening, both coaches are taking the opportunity to talk to their players. I think Ruud will be happier, certainly, than Mikel Arteta at the moment. Corey's Outdoor Adventures on YouTube says, come on, Leicester, we can win this game the way we've started. And Noah Sage has asked about Jordan Ayew. He says, what are the positives of seeing him in the starting lineup? Sometimes you see fans maybe want to prefer Buenanotte in there, but Ayew's been in there. He's scored some big goals this season. What are the positives, Jerry, of seeing him from the
Well,
start?
one to get you up the pitch, like we were speaking about. And what that does, more importantly, is it takes the pressure off your back line and your midfield line. And so that's an important part of the game, especially against a team like Arsenal, who, second in the table. and obviously his experience, the experience that he brings that say Buonanotte, Mavididi don't have.
Yeah,
You know, his game knowledge, with and without the ball. Now, Buonanotte for me, you know, he's a proper liveler. But again, it's not a criticism because you don't want to take that confidence out of players. But on occasion, he just tries to take too many players on. He overruns the ball, and I'm not saying that's a negative thing, or as a criticism. I'm just saying because he doesn't have that game knowledge, the experience of playing 200-300 games, where then he'd know what to do in certain situations. I think maybe that's why Ayew is getting in a head, and Decordova-Reid as well, instead of Mavididi. So it's a tough call for the manager.
I think as well, physicality is important. And I think when you look at that front line, Decordova-Reid, Vardy, Bilal, they're not the biggest lads, are they? So having someone like Ayew in there offers that option, someone that can hold the players off, let someone run ahead of them. I think it's important
Timber's
to have
not
someone
weak,
like
is he?
that.
But he's holding him off.
Yeah.
It looks like JJ is fine to carry on. Woyo Koulibaly was stripped and ready to come on. I mean, Owen, you'd have got your wish wanting to see him, wouldn't you? But
he's struggling. Oh no, he's not on the pitch yet, is he? They've not let him on yet. But I think he might be struggling.
That's
Just
a
in
foul
never.
shot.
Come on, in the back. Yeah, thank you very much.
It's never a good sign when you see a player take his boot off
Yeah.
to get treatment. It's always one of them. You think, oh, that might be a dodgy one. That, and he's obviously chucked him a couple of paracetamols to try and take the pain away from whatever it is.
Is that the trick? Yeah.
A bit of Magic Express.
What is the magic?
Yeah, I don't know.
You can stick
I
it
don't
in
know.
your car.
Did it work? It worked, didn't it? It used to work, though. It used to work. All in your head, didn't it?
Yeah.
All in your head.
And sponge. Get the sponge out. Get the, feels better. What about those magic sponges? What is it? It's in them. It's water, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's water. But I thought Koulibaly did well when he came on the other night as well.
Yeah.
Against Man U.
I think he's done well every time he's come on against Spurs as well. It'll be good to see a bit more of him.
Yeah.
He was desperate to get on, wasn't he? He was fully ready to go, wasn't he?
It was quite devastating to see him sit back down then because he looked quite excited.
Yeah. See, that was a bit of a chance there. Throwing in a good position.
Frank, should we try and get them to change this water for a bit of wine next time?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm driving, mate. I don't know about that. Yeah.
But if he wasn't, he'd be all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you got a train, Owen, or have you driven?
The table set lovely look.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice tablecloth, eh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Set lovely.
I think Nuge kept saying, "Is that vodka in that bottle?"
A few sandwiches, you know, a couple of packets of crisps, and a little glass of Sauvignon.
Sounds like a lovely evening,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
crazy
new
how
little
rare it
setup,
comes out.
Jerry. Do you like it in here?
I
now?
do. I thought first time I've seen it. I've not watched the clips. I haven't seen it really in the clips. So yeah, it's a complete change. Flowers, you know,
Yeah,
plants,
very nice.
Yeah. books, history books, programs. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
So despite it being 0-0, it's not quite.
That's a little
Totally
warning.
excellent.
There's a little warning there. That's the
pace.
first time
Pass.
Raheem's got an opportunity, Sterling,
anyway.
to pick the ball up in the pocket.
Yeah.
That's the first time someone's got the ball in that pocket and turned on our back four and nearly slid. I don't know who it was that made that run forward, but it must have been Trossard, yeah. Nearly slid Trossard in, but he's obviously run offside. But that'd be a little warning for him.
Fast gets turned the wrong way. As that ball goes through, Fast's body shape he's turning the wrong way.
Wrong way away
Instead
from
of
the
opening
ball.
his body out.
Yeah.
They checked that
Was
wrong.
he trying to play him off? Was he? Which
I don't know whether it
was
worked.
offside,
I don't know. I think he was. I'm not sure if Fast knew that he was in an offside position. Trossard.
Wouldn't mind seeing that back.
But again, you'd have taken half an hour in. Arsenal haven't had a
Haven't had as a keeper ain't had a shot to save, has he?
It's been good.
Hermanson.
But there's been some good football. You know, Leicester aren't just soaking the pressure up here.
Yeah.
You know, they're involved in it.
No,
Just worried there. Saw Arteta writing some stuff down. So hopefully they don't get it at half time and he's got loads to tell him. He's like, there's a gap, there's a gap. I think we're playing quite solid. It's hard to see.
again, isn't he?
It's hard to see
he's
where
gotta
they can
be.
get through. Yeah, nice. Good
3 or
line.
4 times he's been flagged.
That's
Well, if he's
cardinal
not,
sin,
if he's not going to learn at his age now,
Getting caught
he's
offside.
never going to learn.
But the thing is, he's got no one around him. He's got no one
No,
around him,
but-
no pressure.
No, but
All he's
the
got to do
biggest
is
thing
see the
you
line
can
there.
see
See
it
the
all
line.
the way
Yeah.
across the pitch.
That's it. Cardinal sin.
Just
for
like the
a
line
while.
I could against United.
Yeah.
But they've been saying that to him. They've
Well-
been saying that to Sterling since he was 22.
So yeah,
And he's not picked
and the
up on it.
referees told their linesmen in this game, just give Leicester every offside
Yeah.
because of what happened last
There owed a
week.
few, yeah.
Give Leicester everything.
But you look at the subs for Arsenal. I mean, you've got your team sheets there. In terms of senior players, there's no other real forward player
No,
No.
forward player, no.
at all.
No.
Well, I saw
Struggling.
earlier in the week they play
Neto.
Marino's an option up
Marino.
top for him.
Oh, like a Plan B type.
Yeah, like
He's
like a
quite
utility
tall, isn't he?
striker.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I've never seen him play there, but it's
Like
an option for
Fellaini
them.
that used to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Which that'll obviously give him a bit of physicality, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got a whole lot of pace about him. Going from CDM to striker is a bit of a mad move, isn't it?
There we go. The polls come in there. So 76% of supporters say they're happy with Leicester's start to the game. 24 have said no. I'd be interested to hear what.
Yeah, but the 24 would
why
do
you're
better.
not happy with that start to
Because
the
we haven't
game.
scored.
Unless there might be some Arsenal fans in the comments. Or
Hijacking
voting
the
there, but I
stream.
think it's a
Nice
decent.
touch.
Well done. See, that's
That's a
decent
lovely ball.
Yeah. Go on.
Do you know what? I fancy another
Go
two
on,
little
go
JJ
on.
Wonder goals
Oh,
this week.
He's done well there. There,
Great
that's it.
challenge.
It's our ball as well.
Excellent.
Love
Still
it.
in.
El Canoes will a challenge. Love
You
a
know what? I
challenge.
love how he
Loves
dives in
that.
for a challenge.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, he said when we signed him in his interview, he was basically like, the fans have loved me because I get involved in stuff like that. Like, he really tries. And
Right?
Well, that's what you got to do. It seemed like Leicester, if you're getting involved and you're playing
Yeah.
for the badge, we'll embrace you.
Love
That's
it.
what I didn't like. I mean, you look at times when we've gone through these hard times as a team. Players' heads that have
Gotta do
dropped.
better there, yeah.
Players' heads
Yeah.
that have dropped. They were the first one that fans pick up on.
The first real good opportunity they've had. Ranieri slowed the game down for them.
Go on.
they've got back well, though, Leicester
Yeah,
there, haven't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
That's
really
what I mean.
good.
Ranieri
Compact.
slowed it down enough for Leicester to just
Oh,
get
it's a
the
good ball.
Oh,
Oh,
looking for,
nice far.
waiting for a
Well done,
challenge to go
Fabs.
down, wasn't he?
Excellent. It looked like he
Love
jumped off his
it.
feet there.
Love it,
That's how
Bilal.
Nice,
Again,
Bilal.
He,
That's
wa-
it.
he,
Jump
he
around and
wasn't
complain.
favourite for that.
The more we can get Arsenal waving their arms around like that,
Yeah.
getting frustrated.
Well, that is a very good point because they'll have probably watched what happened in the Liverpool game in the week and thought, right, real chance here. Then you get the news about Havertz out.
Yeah.
If they get frustrated, let's say it's 60 minutes, it's still 0-0. They're going to get frustrated, aren't they? Because they're going to be thinking, what an opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And right now we're seeing early
definitely.
signs of frustration.
And they've had a couple of opportunities this season that they've not taken. So that'll be on their mind.
Go on, Vaz.
Love it, Vardy. Just nick the ball off him.
That's
Nice, we'll
quality.
have that. Lovely.
So
Come on, boys.
that gets the crowd up as well. Just
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bit. That, winning the ball back for the team high up the pitch.
Well, Saliba taking too long on it there, and Vaz will always get at
Yeah.
someone, won't he? So it does that.
We said before the
Hunt it
game, he's
down.
looked a little bit dodgy, Saliba, in his last couple of games. I don't know what's happened to him because he's been excellent all season. High line.
Got to
Go
win
on,
that.
Boober.
That's the ones
Second
you got to
balls,
win
though,
them
start to
second
win
balls.
those.
Yeah.
We're better at, since
Pass,
we've had
pass,
Rude,
pass.
we're better in them tight spaces.
Yeah.
Got that sort of Maresca bit of flair back.
Well, some of those moves in the first 10 minutes was like watching them last season, wasn't it?
Maresca-esque.
How's he getting on? Chelsea, Frank?
They lost last
Maresca.
night.
Yeah. He's lost. Yeah, they lost.
Poor
him.
last
Yeah.
night, mate. The problem he's got is like Chelsea have to be brilliant to win a game of football now.
Do they?
Yeah, they can't be average and
Right.
win a game, and that's the issue they've had all season. Such a young side.
And is he playing exactly the same way
Yeah.
they played here last
Last
season?
Who
Yeah.
comes
Yeah,
in
you'd
for
say
Chelsea?
so. Pardon?
Who's your inverted fullback for Chelsea?
Well, this season it's been
Gusto.
Gusto more
Has
than
it? Yeah.
anybody. Yeah.
And how does he deal
He
with
does
it
it
in the middle?
well. He does it
Oh.
well.
Lucky.
Trouble.
Leicester have lost it in the midfield. Sterling comes forward. He's got
3v3,
options left and
4v4.
right. Shoots.
Check that.
That'll do. So it's an Arsenal corner, which
Yeah.
we know they're very dangerous.
We're happy he's made that choice.
I was
by
going
the
to
way.
say,
yeah,
yeah,
but
that could have been worse.
That's a
couldn't it?
bad choice.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
shouldn't have
he's
shot
greedy
from
with
there.
it.
Should have waited and been patient and waited
Yeah.
for the runners.
Yeah, look, he's got Trossard with him.
Yeah.
Why Rice isn't hagging it forwards? Even if he's turned back Sterling now, he's got Rice behind him, Odegaard as well.
I mean, the effort, if that's not hit fast, it's probably to roll into.
Yeah.
he
that's-
picks it up.
No, exactly.
Keeper picks it up.
Manson's nearly kept it in.
So is this their first corner? Arsenal, yeah.
I believe so.
It's the first time that,
All around the back post.
yeah,
Oh,
they-
here we go.
was it about 30 corners did they have when we played at the Emirates? Something ridiculous like that, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
Leicester
it was
defended
loads.
him so well.
Yeah, we
until
dealt
the
with him
last
so
minute.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Till the last minute, yeah.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
It's Wanyeri's coming over.
It's got
Big moment. This is a
in-
big moment.
In
again,
swinger
right?
with the left foot. Arsenal got some big players in there.
What you don't want to do is concede from after
No.
all the work they've
That's
done.
what I'm
and how
saying.
they've
It's a
played to
massive moment from a misplaced pass.
Yeah, exactly.
To concede a corner. Go on, keeper.
Well done,
Well
keeper.
done. Go on.
Hook it
Come
away.
on.
Go on, Bobby.
Good lad.
Nice.
Well
Good.
Lovely
Dealt
boys.
with, well dealt with. Yeah.
I mean, we watched the players come out for the warm-ups, Owen, didn't we?
Yeah.
Saliba, he's huge.
Massive.
Big,
isn't he?
yeah.
Massive.
Huge. I don't realise, because on the
Yeah.
TV, obviously, it looks so small.
Yeah.
See him in person, mate, you're massive.
You can tell that
Remarkable.
because of when he
Yeah.
stands next to Gabriel
Yeah.
and there's nothing between them, and he's
Yeah.
obviously
Ooh.
a beast as well.
That's good. That's a mistake from Arsenal.
But that's it. If those mistakes start creeping in their game, anything can happen here.
That's it. You got to frustrate them as much as you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, you're right.
You know, and then they start pointing the finger at each other.
They're very easy frustrated, Arsenal,
Yeah.
as well. Like you see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I mean. They start. The managers gets irate on the sidelines and all sometimes, doesn't it?
Because they are. I mean, you look at the players in their team. What of each player individually? What have they won really? There's still a player of like players that are up and coming, still trying to get this silverware, trying to make a name for themselves. So the experience, although it is there, it also isn't there as well.
No.
Like in these sorts
They're
of
running
moments
out of
where you've
patience
got
about winning things as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've got to keep that cool head. That second half of the season, difficult, man.
Well, if the league
He-
stays the way it is up at the
Good
top,
man.
it'll be 3 second places in a row for Arsenal,
Yeah.
won't it?
And not
There you
winning
go.
as
See, he's
well, have they?
raging.
Declan Rice just having a little pop.
Yeah.
Keep it
That,
going,
I'll tell you what,
Declan.
if that's involving Ayu's so good at the dark arts.
Yeah.
You love that, Jerry.
Oh, I
don't
do.
you?
Yeah. I
I'm
think
a fan of
you know, even because in today's game, you can't really get away with a lot, can you?
No.
You know, in regards to the
There's
dark
cameras
arts, because there's
everywhere.
cameras
There's
everywhere. and-
everywhere, isn't there?
I've seen recently that they're going to card you for a celebration that taunts the opposition.
Jamie
Just
Vardy
rules
was
out
never on the
every single
pitch.
time you go, he's going to get a
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Wow.
Because who was it for Everton?
And die.
Yeah, and
Against
Dyer
Brighton.
doing the
yeah,
seagull
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Vardy did the eagle at
Yeah,
Palace.
Palace,
didn't he?
yeah,
Crystal
love
Palace.
that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And what does he do with Wolves? He do what was that?
Ooh.
Ooh. He goes up the phone and goes, "Ooh."
Loves it, doesn't he?
And there's some more as well, isn't there? A few more.
He's got to be like the archetypal. If he plays for your team, you absolutely love Jamie Vardy, don't you?
yeah.
If he scores against you, you must hate
Yeah.
him.
Hmm.
And Arsenal must hate him with that record he's had against them.
Nice,
Well done,
Bilal.
Bilal.
Brilliant.
Well, I see that.
What
I
with
seen
me?
a
Class,
I seen
yeah.
an Arsenal fan on the
Brilliant.
train here reading an article. It was highlighted why Arsenal still hate Rude. I was like,
Right.
Oh,
"Mate,
yeah.
get over it. How long
Yeah.
ago was that?
Yeah.
Still holding a grudge over that.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he score in the game that broke their record? Were they like 49 unbeaten? I think Rude might have scored. A
No, he
penalty.
missed the penalty, didn't he?
In one of them.
In
but I
one of
think
them, and
in
then-
in
yeah.
his face.
I think he
Yeah.
did score one in that game. Rooney might have scored as well to break the run that they were on.
That's it. Get tight.
Last 5 minutes, Arsenal started to
everyone-
control
everyone
the
Don't
game
let
a
him
little
turn
bit.
there.
Everyone's on the edge of the box defending it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting a little bit deeper
Yeah.
and deeper. Like
But look,
Arsenal started to get a
Canoes
bit
is
of
getting
joy
up
in
to the
football.
ball and he's not getting any backup.
No.
Oh no. Handball.
Nice.
Well done.
JJ. Is that JJ?
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely.
Canoes again with a flick on.
Mm.
What are you doing now then, Frank, if you're in that back four?
Trying to keep compact.
Yeah. Just keep a
And
structure.
keep people, yeah, exactly, in front of you. Keep talking to your midfield
Yeah.
players.
Mm.
The key thing is not letting them get someone receiving it in the pocket in
Yeah.
between the midfield and in front
That's
of the
it.
back four. If you can avoid that after
You've got to
battle.
get it. When that ball goes in, you've got to get someone has to commit. Like Wilf has done there.
Yeah,
He's done really
exactly.
well. He's got out of the ball.
Gone
Well
with his
done,
run
JJ.
out, brilliant.
And then follow your man.
And again, that's good
Go on,
from.
Boo,
That's
yeah.
good.
Nice.
See, now
Good
you're
play.
getting them back.
Excellent.
That's good play. That's good.
Brilliant.
Good defensive
Yeah.
play.
We've got
I
all
mean,
that
you,
back
mate,
to
you,
their
you
keeper.
were
Yeah,
spot on there.
exactly.
Stay compact and just
Yeah.
stay out of
Yeah,
pressure.
and engage with a player on the ball. Put him
Yeah.
under pressure. And
Yeah.
Wilfred's done it, and Booba's done it, and you forced them all the way back.
Yeah.
It's when you stand still and do nothing,
Is when you get
and then you let Arsenal get turned, or any team get turned,
Yeah.
you're under pressure.
JJ, one of the better players on the pitch, isn't he? First half. Let us know in the comments if you agree with what I've just said there. Who do you think has been Leicester's standout player so far during this game, and what do they maybe need to do in the second half to cause Arsenal some more issues? But again,
What was that touch there? Was that
I think
Trossard with a bad touch, or was it JJ coming in?
Yeah,
He's trying to do
He's
that.
tried to
He's tried to
volley it.
shoot.
Has he tried to
First
volley
time.
it?
Really?
Yeah, he's
think
totally.
so?
Yeah, he did.
He's out of position.
I thought he tried to bring it
I
down.
thought he was trying to knock it back to someone behind
bring
him.
it down.
Either way, it didn't work.
No,
Thankfully.
whatever he was doing, yeah.
Thankfully. Let's not jinx it now. What's your next time?
No,
We're
but
unreal.
Oh no, I said that against
No.
Everton.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Because they played the big guy up front for Everton.
Beto.
Lovely touch.
And he scores
JJ,
two.
yeah.
But I says, well, he's not known for his goal scoring.
No.
He needs.
Have you seen how he's brought that down there?
No,
That was
missed it.
incredible, JJ.
Aldi has said he thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Leicester, and Corey says, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Thank you, Corey. You're doing my job for me. Makes it easier for me. Please do that, and make sure you subscribe as well.
You got to get him to half time.
Yeah, JJ's gone down again. He's struggling, isn't he?
42,
Presumably now we're going to see
is
him.
it?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Would he get 2-3 minutes under his belt?
It's the same. It's either a stone in the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a heel thing. It's either a heel or a plantation
Look at
injury.
that, mate. How's he kept that in? Lovely.
Oh, he's got a
got
little
a
kick on it as
yeah.
well.
Trossard's left one on him.
Booted. Yeah.
42 minutes. Does he try and see it through to the break and then get a bit
I would.
You'd like him to get him assessed at half time. See
You
what,
seem like
see
you
what he's really
disagree.
feeling.
No, I would take him off
Would
because
you?
I can't see him coming out for the second half. Can't see
You
him
reckon
coming
just
out.
get in early?
Yeah, once he's been down once already and he's gone down with the same thing, he's
He's
probably
done all right,
not.
though, hasn't he?
Oh, no,
He's
he's
done
done
He's
really
great.
gone
well.
down.
Well, you were just
Yeah.
saying standout
Yeah.
player for this
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything
Yeah,
again.
he's
Then if
coming
that's
on.
the sort of jinx that I'm giving.
No, because if you concede in the last couple of minutes there after all that hard work, just because you're trying to get him to half time, then you'll be kicking yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And you know what as well? Like we signed Koulibaly for a reason, to have this depth in that position. So it's not exactly like it's
He did
a bad
okay.
position to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, while we
think
wait
he's-
for
he's
this
looked great.
treatment to happen, then Owen obviously no longer on Hollyoaks week to week.
No.
There's a chance for you to go back though. Is there in the future? Is that
Mate,
something
not
you might
yet.
do?
I mean, I've left about a year ago, so I'm just auditioning for other things.
Yeah.
Trying because I came to Hollyoaks from uni, so I didn't really have a chance to audition properly in the industry. It's sort of like I was at uni.
Yeah. Great opportunity.
Not putting all my focus into my course. I'll be honest. I was sort of throwing it away.
course No one were you else- doing?
I was doing film production, so I was learning
yeah,
how to operate a camera now. But it was a
Okay.
science degree. I'm not academic at all, so I was like, what am I doing here? So then I just got the audition from uni. I was like, that saved me there. So just spent my time at Hollyoaks there, sort of learning the craft, and now I'm ready to do other sort of jobs.
Yeah.
Some serious drama acting
Yeah,
roles.
I love it. You can't beat a good drama on a cold
Yeah, I mean, that's what I
Tuesday
mean.
night.
Little
in the
Netflix
middle
or a
of winter,
BBC
mate.
drama, something
Yeah,
like that.
can't beat it.
That's what you're
Get
writing up.
yourself
Then.
on
It is
silent.
drama then.
Yeah,
you want to go
silent
into.
witness.
Get yourself
I
on
wanna-
Silent Witness.
Silent
It's one of my
Witness,
favourites.
Unforgotten.
Yeah, Unforgotten's good.
I mean, Hollyoaks is great. Like, it's a great place to learn, obviously, but it's a continuing drama. It's a different type of watching to your sit down drama, your 6-part series, something like that you can sink your teeth into like that.
You reckon you got a bit of everything? You could be like a villain, maybe.
Mate, I love a villain. I think a villain's the best character to play. They've got more depth to them. It's sort of more interesting. I think if you can make a villain likable, that's the hardest challenge as an actor. Like you look at Peaky Blinders, Tommy Shelby, he's a horrible person, but you're loving him, you're rooting for him.
Yeah.
I see he's done a
That's
great job.
good way of looking
And we
at
had a Shelby in the room a minute
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Matt and his
yeah,
flat
with the
cap,
feet,
yeah. You got a little Peaky Blinders flat
Yeah,
cap.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
haven't you?
He's rocking it. Yeah, I've tried, putting flat caps on, but I've got a turnip for a head. It just looks all out of the friggin' place.
No good on that.
There's no good with hats unless it's, a proper woolly hat.
Yeah.
Just cannot pull a flat cap off.
No.
And I come from flat cap country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yorkshire.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you say that. I feel like it's one of those that
Oh,
I've dealt with. It's one of those that when you see yourself in it, you think, nah, but you see someone
so-
else in it, and you think, yeah, no.
No, listen, I love him. but I just
I
can't
think you
pull
can pull it off, mate. I think
No,
next time
tell
we do
you.
one of these,
Yeah.
My
I'll
missus-
go with a flat cap.
My missus was desperate to get me one, and I'm like, oh, I'm not bothered. And then says, come on, so I goes in the shop and I try one on. And she so I'm like, putting it on, go on, and she went, nah. He's just dropped me like a stone.
Oh, that's how you know it's bad.
Oh, and then you know it's bad.
Yeah.
Another corner here for Arsenal. Their second of this first half again. Normally, I would love to talk about flat caps, but we know how dangerous they are from corners.
of course.
Bobby marking Gabriel.
At least they're
He's
tight.
on the blocking on him.
They're so high, those coming in.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Go on, Bilal. Love it.
Nice in the back
Ref,
there.
come on.
Keeper.
Keeper.
Claim it.
Well done.
Yeah,
Nice.
He's got to get a free kick there
Yeah.
in the back.
Bilal, he's
He's
brave.
done brilliant
so
there.
brave.
He's done
Yeah.
brilliant.
Excellent.
I love it the way he's rolling around, isn't he?
Yeah,
He
straight back
looks
up.
around. Now the keeper's got the ball. He's
All
got
right,
up.
get up.
I'm gonna have a pop at the referee here. He's right though. It was a free kick.
It's,
Four,
do you know
four
what?
minutes have been added on, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Gabriel's done well to get that header back towards goal.
Yeah.
He's so good in the air, isn't he?
He's moaning now. Rude. Why is it 4
Well,
minutes?
I hear that. Where have you plucked them from?
I think
I mean, maybe
think it was
JJ
just
going
yeah.
down,
Yeah.
but
couple tops. And maybe the obligatory one that they always give at the end of every first half, don't they?
Substitution.
I don't know about that.
I mean, we don't get the benefit of seeing the
Oh,
where
sorry,
the
the
player
on there.
Nice.
get the benefit of feeling what the crowd are thinking. But I
Dangerous,
imagine
that
it when that half-time whistle blows. You normally as a
things.
season ticket holder, you'd be up clapping now because the players have really done well in this first half.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Mate, be happy with that. I don't know what that 24% you weren't happy with saying. I think this is a great half. 0-0 against Arsenal at half time. Looking as strong as you've looked. We've not just sat back and ate the pressure and we're thinking the goal's on its way. I think you'd be good to list a few opportunities that Arsenal have had where we've looked.
The only thing you say
the
is,
Arsenal
have
fans look
we worked the goalkeeper
Yeah.
enough? Probably not. But
Yeah.
then Arsenal would probably think the same as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, for everyone who's like saying, well, why has he picked him? Why has he picked him? There you go.
Doing a job for the
Because they're
team.
doing a job.
Yeah.
And the modern day manager, what they're really, really good at these days is changing the game within the game. So they'll have all the analysis, all the
Lovely.
stats and
Lovely.
everything else.
Yeah, you're right.
Go on, go on,
Bobby. Big chance.
Pass. Good.
Oh, nice.
Come on.
Pull it back.
Oh, go on.
Dink it for our post.
Pick it up.
No. Nice.
A lovely ball.
Overhead.
Oh, just over it.
Just
over it.
It was still made for an overhead.
You would have had that.
Oh, yeah, what are
Tag it in Dubai, that.
Yeah.
Go on, Vads.
Had a dislocated hip.
Nice.
Oh, there they go. Arsenal just
Good little
whacking
move
it.
though. Yeah. Just getting rid.
Yeah.
That's not like them.
So,
That was a good chance
yeah,
there.
was.
Great chance. And I was just going to say, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more from the players going forwards. Obviously, it's hard against Arsenal, but that was brilliant.
Go on.
Those little moments
First
that
time.
we need.
Great
Really.
run.
Great
What
touch.
a touch as well. Slide in. They can defend, get across.
Okay, quick to get back, Arsenal.
Yeah, they
We've
do
got
get
what,
back in numbers
eight
quickly, don't they?
outfield players in our edge of the box now.
Oh,
look,
don't
see what
mind
you
it.
meant, see
Look,
what you meant.
suddenly,
For me,
Leicester
I
get the
just think
winning
IU's got to lay that ball off first
And
time.
do you know what? I love how many
inside.
we're committing forwards. We're not scared.
And also,
Oh!
yeah!
Oh!
I thought that was in.
I know, I heard.
Sorry.
You got me
You-
excited.
you
No, you got me excited. I
That's
thought
a
that
free
was in.
header.
I thought
That's a
you'd
free
seen something
header.
I
Oh,
hadn't.
it's a
That's
great header.
excellent header.
It's a great header.
Excellent.
If that's on target, he don't save that. The keeper
Brilliant.
down at the ground is just
I leaked that out. He's gone
just
away.
put a bit too much on it.
Wow.
Put too much on it.
That's so unlucky. I mean, Wills
Brilliant.
had probably two of the best moments of the whole
The
game
half.
from an Arsenal
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Leicester point.
What
of
an
view.
end to the half.
Yeah.
What an end to the half this is.
How much difference does that give you, Jerry, going into the break now? Suddenly you've been soaking up pressure for all that time, and then bang, you've been on it. Get into that dressing room. Everyone's going to be like, "Come on, we're in this."
Like, absolutely. I
Absolutely,
mean,
yeah.
and probably
Nice.
the most common saying is keep it going. We'll keep it like this. But I think that's again, if at this stalemate and you're looking to capitalise on, i.e., the end of this half,
Yeah.
you've got to just try and convince the players to bring a little bit more to the
Yeah.
table, even though they've given literally everything they've got.
Yeah.
You've got to keep them on those high levels.
You're
at half-time.
exactly right. And you're looking at, there's been times you've faced teams this season. I mean, one that comes to my mind is when we played Villa recently. They weren't at their best.
Yeah.
Arsenal, not at their best today. We've got a
Correct.
chance to get some points.
No,
And we
absolutely.
need to get the points where we can.
Absolutely. Don't forget, there is a competition running throughout this first half and during the halftime break that you guys watching can get involved with. Very simple. Jamie Vardy has scored the most goals against Arsenal, more than any other team that he's faced. How many has he got against the Gunners? Is it 10, 11 or 12? This is your chance to win a signed football by the whole squad. For your chance to win, email your answer to watchalong@lcfc.co.uk. You've got to be 12 plus to enter. You must email your name and answer to watchalong@lcfc.co.uk before the second half kicks off. Entries after that point will be invalid. One entry per person. Only correct entries will be entered into the draw, and the winner will be announced at the end of the show. And you'll need to reply to an email from an LCFC email to claim your prize. So good luck with that. You've got about 10 or 15 minutes then to get involved with that. We'll be back, of course, for the second half with Owen, Gerry, Frank, and myself as we hopefully look ahead to more of the same in that second half. We're going to leave you, though, with a short ad break and also a snippet of Walshy's new podcast. You just saw him in the lift then, had a nice little conversation with him. Gerry and Matt in conversation with former Captain Fantastic Steve Walsh himself. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time.
So, yeah, we got there again, and I knew we were going to win this game. This is one I just felt that we'd done Palace in that 1-0. And I remember lovely tackle on that Hopkins. You can hear it round Wembley Stadium. It was brilliant, you know. And, you know, I just knew from the start. I was a bit nervous in that game. My first ball came. I remember the ball coming back to me right at the start of the game. And I kicked it out of play by, you know, just pure nerves. But then I really, you know, got into it. And,
usual.
But that lovely pass from Muzzy who got that penalty. So it was a good assist for me there.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was a good pass. That was. And, but it was incredible because you know, we were back in this game 1-1, and I just knew we were going to win. But he brought me off as well, did Martin, and obviously I was a bit annoyed with that, to be honest. I wasn't.
Well, you would be.
I was knackered, must admit. So you're probably the right decision when I look back in hindsight. But you know, I wanted to be part of that. You know, getting over the line, and yet, you know, when he brought Spider Calac on, I thought, Pooley's better than him at penalties. I knew he was. Pooley, much better keeper to save them penalties. And Martin must have been thinking, you know, we've got more of a chance with this keeper, you know, because he's tall, and he's 6 foot flipping whatever. But he was weak. He was, honestly, he couldn't handle pressure. Pooley would have saved every penalty, I'm telling you. And I'm thinking, geez, no way. And then obviously Clary's shins it.
A classic.
And believe me, he shinned it. Yeah, and he'll have it. No chance. Every time I speak to him, no chance. He shinned that. But it didn't matter. Didn't matter. It was incredible. So we'd done it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superb.
I lifted the trophy with my
yeah.
lip all like that and my hand like knackered. And I went, do you know what? It was funny because I had the operation straight away and it was a mess. And I had a plastic cast on. And I went away with Simon Grace and a few lads to Portugal golfing.
Wow.
And I would, do you know what? I'm
One-handed.
walking around thinking, I can't play golf this year. Right? And do you know what? I played. I went to the doctors. Do you know what I did? I went to a flipping pharmacia, and I said, cut this off. Right?
No way.
Honestly, they cut it off and they opened it up. And when I seen it, I went, sake. Oh, what a mess.
Wow.
And I played golf, but it was just unreal. Yeah, a few tablets, a few beers after, and that was it. And yeah, so it was incredible. I was stupid, just crazy. But I just think it spoilt my holiday. You know, I'm playing golf and I'm like walking around. I can't play.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You win?
So, no, I never won anything. But it's just the taking part and being part of the.
Did have that slice?
Yeah, yeah, you still got
Even
that.
in.
I think that's where it came from.
Yeah, probably, mate.
I can blame my hand for that.
Well, it wasn't a long
So
one.
96, that was momentous year. When you look, 92, 93, 94, 96, 97, 99, 2000, which I should have been there. But that would have been.
You cemented
Do you
on
know
the
that
line.
I've scored the most goals at Wembley for a Leicester City player. 3.
3.
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that.
Yeah. You're telling the fans.
You got that, lads, yeah.
Well,
I'm proud of that.
Of this wonderful close volley declares Leicester City champions. There's a few banners actually in the players. To signal that Leicester are straight back up to the Premier League.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Everyone has a dream destination that they wish to visit in their lifetime, where you can cross off your travel bucket list and becomes your unforgettable experience. Let your never-ending stories in Thailand inspire the world.
welcome back to the watch along here on Fox's Hub. Get involved with that competition, by the way. It's your chance to win a signed ball. You've only got about 3 minutes left, basically, until the players come out for the start of the second half. So email your answers to email at watchalong@lcfc.co.uk. We've had plenty of people getting in touch during the half-time break. Kate says, come on, Leicester. Bubba, good half. Looked a threat in the last few minutes. Jane says, I'll be happy if we can hold on to this scoreline. Corey says, come on, Leicester. Cheering for Jamie Vardy to add to that tally against
Oh, you nearly said
Leicester. Add to that tally. No, not quite. Not my first rodeo, Jerry. Welcome back to Gerry Taggart, Frank Sinclair and Owen Warner as well. Big Leicester fan, Owen Warner, of course, former Hollyoaks star. I'm a celebrity as well. But the most important thing there is Leicester season ticket holder, isn't it? And you'll be happy with that.
Yeah, mate. Well, I'm trying to look at the screen now, trying to spot my mum in the stands. She's down there. She's down there now. Yeah, I think she'll be happy as well. Yeah, she'll be happy. I think all of them down there, I think they'll be very happy with that. If you're not happy with that, then I don't think you're watching the game properly. I think we've dealt with their pressure. We're so tight well, but not only that, we were saying we've given them a bit to think about as well, especially at the end of that first half. I think Arteta's side will be going in at half time and they'll be thinking, they'll be wanting to throw themselves at the game, but also be thinking, actually, if we do that, Leicester can catch on the counter. They can give us something back.
Yeah, how much do you think that last couple of minutes of Leicester pressure has worried them maybe a little bit and galvanised Leicester too?
I think Leicester have. I'm not saying worried them throughout the half, but they've been a match for them. They've given them a bit of a headache. I say you've seen some of the players reacting to certain situations. The Arsenal players, that is, in not a positive way. And the facts of the matter are, Dan, that Leicester have had the best chance of the game. They've had the best chance with that header from Mendy.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal have had a couple of forays where a couple of little half chances have come their way, but nothing significant. Leicester have had a really good chance. And on second looking, you'd probably have to say that although it was a good header from him, indeed, he probably should be hitting a target from that sort of distance.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think of the two managers going in at half time, I think Van Nistelrooy will be the happier one. If you think about the plans that he probably had before the game were to be compact, try and play on the break and see if we can get something. Well, we've not really had loads of chances. We touched on it in the first half. Both keepers haven't been worked enough when you look at it from a balanced point of view. But certainly, more of the same for Leicester. If we can keep as compact as that, you're going to get another 1 or 2 chances in the second half. And it's all about stopping Arsenal. Or what I would say is, I feel that at the level that Arsenal's been at, they're probably going to be better this half. So Leicester will have to up their standards as well.
That's why that half-time team talk, we were saying, this is good, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Because Arsenal will come out,
they'll be better.
They'll have to be better. So we have to be better. Even though we were good, we were very good, but that's not good enough.
No, exactly.
Because Arsenal are going to come out, they're going to be better, and we have to, if we're going to match it, we've got to lift it.
And it seems just like how Arsenal were out in the tunnel early, he might have got into a few. He may well have got into a few.
You think?
Yeah, I think he might well have done. Might have got into a few because whatever he had to say, it didn't take long to say it, which is normally a sign of, come on lads, liven up a bit, let's get this job done. And they were out nice and early, weren't they, in the tunnel to get on the pitch.
When we came out then, we looked pretty relaxed. We looked like that way looks like there's not as much pressure on us as there is Arsenal. I mean, you're saying if Arteta's got into a few of them, if things start going wrong for them, they're going to be gone. They're still going to start giving it to each other as well. They've just been shouted at by the gaffer.
But what's key that Gerry said though is what you don't want is too many well dones at half time, like as if the job's done. Because the job's only half done. So, they'll have to be on it again. But
he'll know that, Ruth.
Yeah, there's enough experience on the pitch that knows that as well.
And he'll look and go, Arsenal aren't firing on all cylinders here. So they're getting it at half time, Arsenal, by Arteta. So I've got to not give it the players, but I've got to make sure that they know that we're nowhere near.
Yeah, there's no complacency. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We've just got a slight issue with your mic pack. If you just go through there,
okay,
and I'll just sort you out and you can come back and we can just chat through this. Start of this second half. You see nice and fluid, Jerry, this new watch-along feature. If you want to stand up and get a sweet from the pot, then you can.
I'm not belt and braced to the chair, am I? Can't move because...
I am surprised there's a few red ones left in here. Jerry,
Starburst? I haven't. Oh, is that what they are? I'll tell you what I do like. These little ones, but I will try a red one.
Red
I
ones.
don't know, they're mints. What are they called?
Humbugs?
Yeah, something like that.
Great challenge.
Canuce again.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he?
Tackle, doesn't he? That's never a foul.
getting-
Oh, ref, put that back in your pocket. What do you mean?
All sorted there. Yeah, like
Canuce.
that.
It's a great challenge.
Canuce
Just give
again,
me a
mate.
yellow for.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh, mate, that's never a yellow.
Was he tackling back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Here we
think that
go.
was a yellow. Ooh,
He's won the ball and then caught him.
Yeah.
It studs up.
follow
But-
it a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah,
I mean, he
he's
does
got
win the
He
ball.
wins the
Come
ball.
on.
He wins the ball.
The thing
It's
is,
his
you
follow
get
through.
that when you slow it
It's
down
the follow
like that,
through,
Yeah.
yeah.
when you
Yeah,
slow
it
it down,
looks
you can
worse.
analyse
Yeah.
any little
It
tiny
looks worse,
touch.
yeah.
In the moment, he's got the ball. Don't know about that.
It shouldn't change the way he approaches his
Well-
game, should it?
well,
Maybe
you-
not diving
you're
in like
allowed
that
to think
again,
not, yeah,
but,
but-
you know, he can still put himself about. Well in, Victor. Go on.
Come on.
See what they're hard to get into, these.
There they are.
Well done,
Nice.
Victor.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Right, nothing's come of it.
I think he's been good, Christensen. I think he's been solid, hasn't he?
Yeah. But they're driving forward. They're not like continually coming back, playing it back to the centre
Yeah.
half. It goes out the other side, back to the centre half. That's what I think sometimes the fans get frustrated with. I understand why they try and do it, but if you've got a chance to run in the open ground, then go for it.
Take it, yeah.
They've done well to win that back. Owen,
Yeah.
same plan, Owen, for your mic pack, would you please? Sorry. Just they'll quickly sort you out.
As long as they're getting on here as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
I tell you what, if he nicks the ball off of him
Yeah.
instead of fouling him
Yeah.
there, in on goal.
good pressure.
Yeah,
Again,
great
wasn't
pressure. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it is definitely a foul,
Yeah.
isn't it? But like you said, if he just nicks that,
Good pressure though. So it's a good start.
yeah,
You know, Arsenal
Yeah.
haven't come out and bossed it.
there we go, sorted.
But I don't think he caught him that much.
Yeah, he just took his leg away just as he went
Oh,
to
did
kick
he?
it. It looks.
It was the angle
Yeah.
I was looking at then. Timber is one of those players. I mean, he's had his ACL, but he's came back stronger, I think.
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he?
He is great.
See that out, see that out.
Nice.
Yeah, great position.
Good cover in there.
I mean, to be fair, you
He's
did
been
call
quiet.
it.
He's been quiet.
Ranieri, I was
Yannick
literally
Ranieri.
just about to say that.
Really quiet game.
How old is he?
You've got
20, isn't he? 21.
something like that.
So young. And how about this lad, Skelly?
Younger. 19, isn't he?
So
quite impressive.
Wanieri's
He's-
17,
Okay.
No way.
and
Wow.
Lewis Skelly is 18.
18.
That's crazy. That's so
Wow.
young, man.
Go on.
And it's mad that he's getting in, that Skelly's getting in over that Calafiori.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Chance for Arsenal.
trouble
Declan Rice is in here.
Great.
Nice.
cover.
Will's done
Well,
brilliantly.
Excellent, Will.
Brilliant.
Come on.
He does brilliant there, Will. He reads that situation brilliantly.
Yeah.
Go on, get onto that.
He's for me. He's been the man of the match so far.
Yeah,
He's been
Will.
Leicester. Yeah, he's been everywhere. Just getting on with his job.
Go on,
Oh,
man.
what's the ball?
Go on then.
That's what you're
That's
thinking.
what we was talking about.
You need support though, look.
Edge of the
Bodies.
box,
3-on-2.
arriving late.
Still get that. Nice.
Okay.
Done well to keep it alive.
That's what it is. In games like this where there's not a whole lot happening, it's being played in the middle
Yeah.
like that. It's got to be the players that you don't
All we've got to do
Stronger
is
there.
you don't fully notice that are making it.
just
tight
got to be
like that.
careful. You don't want this turning into an end-to-end game.
Nice.
There we go, brilliant.
Well
Go on, warrior
defended.
lad. Lovely that.
Yeah, you wanted to see a lot of Koulibaly today, Owen. You got your
yeah.
wish, hadn't you?
Look even just how he's carried it there and slowed it
Yeah.
down.
Good defending.
Yeah, Rice will be disappointed here, but Will getting back.
Watch the way he reads this. See the way he just turns to the left now.
Yeah.
Excellent. Knew that was
Superb
happening.
reading of the situation.
Brilliant. And then to make a challenge like that in the box, quality.
Does he get any of the ball, by the way?
Yeah, little nick at the start.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He kicks it against it. Yeah.
It was done brilliant.
What was that on?
Solo
Villa?
one. Yeah. Landed right on his knee, didn't he? Neil Mendes has asked the panel, how do you think Leicester can improve on what you've seen in the first half?
Question.
Support. Get the support.
Yeah, it's difficult because
front
you got to have
row,
a you got to have a bit of a balance because you want to say let's get forward a bit more. But
It's
then
improving on good,
what you-
by the way.
Yeah,
already.
exactly. And what you don't want to do is just have an open game. Like we've had an attack there. Arsenal have come back and had an attack. We don't want an open game of football because they'll probably carve us open at some point. You know what I mean? So
That foul, yeah.
it's about getting that balance right. But obviously, we want to be. How can you improve on this? Is be more of a threat in the final third.
Yeah.
And as well, just more clinical with them chances we are getting. Like when we get forwards, if you are going to play like this and take a few chances, we can be like clinical up there and make the most of them.
I think
And onto a winner.
the problem you've got when you play against a team like Arsenal is when they lose the ball, the first thought in their mind is to get back on shape straight away.
Yeah.
And just try and crowd you out.
Pass.
And so, and I'm saying get the support there, but you got to get it there quicker. And as Frank rightly says, you can't go gun ho with it.
No.
So it's a fine balance in there.
Vardy's so
Lovely.
Oh,
I think
he's
he might be
offside.
off.
Offside.
Done well there, Vardy.
Yeah, he's done so well.
Little
Bobby
bit
could
of
have just
body
held that run.
contact on him.
Been quiet, hasn't he, Bobby, in that first half?
But I think it's like we were saying before, them players that are quite...
They're doing a
He's
brilliant
tracking
job.
back.
He's
He's
doing a brilliant job for the team.
He's putting in his
shape.
shift, yeah. It's quite a selfless performance from him.
Yes.
He's just one of them players, probably where he just turns up at the right place, the right time.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
got
Sort of like
a
against
game,
Spurs.
that game knowledge. He just has.
Playing that pass.
All that is.
They're just leaving Sterling out there, aren't they?
Well done.
Excellent. Come on.
You see in the season ticket holder Owen Warner.
Well, mate, I just getting near the end.
In the stand on
Yeah.
Where's Mum? What do you see?
Well done, Will.
Lovely
Well done,
challenge.
Will.
Tackle that.
Lovely
again.
challenge.
Yeah,
Just getting near the end. I'm getting more and more excited that this could hold out like this. I called it at the beginning. I called it 1-0. Touch wood.
Oh, great tackle from Will.
Brilliant.
A great challenge.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think you're spot on now, Frank. Man of the match so far, Will.
Yes.
I'm challenged that as 2.
But
Really.
it is
Big challenges.
It is an
big,
Arsenal
big
corner.
challenges.
They've dealt with the last two well.
It's mad. These are like a pen.
This is.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
These are all key moments. These corners. But Christensen's lost them. Oh, he gets caught.
Excellent. Excellent. You know what it is? It's how it's the whip in the height and they just drop. How do you deal with that? How would you used to fancy yourselves dealing with them corners?
Jerry was brilliant in the air. Jerry was.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have a problem. Didn't have a problem with the likes of him, Matty,
Aggressive, Jerry.
and Walshy as well. All three of them, you know, being strong in the air was their strengths in their play, definitely. I weren't bad in the air, but I was smaller than them.
Yeah.
But they were good in their air for big
had a
men
leap
as
on you,
well.
though.
Yeah.
Frank, you had a great lead. That's a great header.
Jerry, what are you saying to say if you're in that, if you're the centre back here and you're the main voice, what are you saying to everyone else at these corners?
Do your job.
Yeah. Everyone
Switch
knows
on.
their jobs. Everyone's got a job.
Yeah.
You know your
If
job.
someone's out of position and putting them in the right position.
Yeah.
Do you think man to man works
encouraging.
better? Or
Yeah.
zone?
Well, for us it did. For us
Man
it
to
did.
man.
Yeah, because what that did was give you that individual responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you lost your man, it was your
and he
fault.
scored, it's my fault. So
I think there's the thing that I don't like about the zonal way it is now is there's a grey area where
point
someone
fingers.
can go, well, that weren't me, that weren't my man,
Yeah.
and that. But you know,
Just let me see
generally have
Bob with
half an eye.
Gabriel. You're like, what's that? What's that about? Because it is a zone.
Yeah, but he's not marking him; he's blocking.
Yeah.
So what he's
Very good point.
His job is to stop his run as much as he possibly can. It's not to win the header. So that gives the players in the
Never
zones
thought of it like that.
the free heads. So they get the free header.
Interesting.
He's just to block him, stop him from running.
Interesting. I never knew
check
that
his
was.
Yeah.
So is he jumping with him or is he just?
No, he's just got to try and stop his run.
Put him off.
Put him
Really?
off, stop his momentum of his run.
No way,
And
I
then
never
the
knew
ball-
that.
ball gets delivered into a zone area. They've all got their areas in the zone that they've got to attack.
Wow. Oh.
Go on, fast. Oh, that was the moment.
Hey, is that a
wasn't it?
corner?
Nah, I think he's given a
Free
foul.
kick, free
Oh,
kick
right.
against the goal. Yeah.
But that's an interesting. They had a goal.
I never knew that about
a
zone.
free kick on the halfway line, and usually they go diagonally, didn't they? They went straight
down the middle,
the near post sort of line, and Akoli's won the flick on. But it didn't look like a foul to me from a Akoli.
Left.
but-
I think it's a clash of heads, wasn't it?
He's done well today.
Holy
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering as well, in January there was lots of. No, that's not a foul.
Not a foul, surely.
Not a foul at all. It's just strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's ducked out a lot.
Yeah.
He's gone like that, waiting
Cheap
for
that. It's cheap
the
that.
waiting for the contact.
In January, there was all the rumours about us wanting to get a centre back in,
Yeah.
whether Kylie would stay or not. For him
Right.
to then stay, and then if he
Yeah.
comes a starting centre back here to make a name for himself and prove why he stayed, that's huge for a player.
Definitely.
Hard to do as well.
I think because he's come from Italy and it's a different. They play a different
Different
role.
tempo,
You
yeah.
know, the centre halves.
Yeah.
It's more what we were talking about earlier about marking your man from the set piece.
Yeah.
He's your man in Italy. That's how they mark his
Yeah,
centre
man-
halves.
man
They
for
get
man.
it. They get man for man
Really.
on centre forwards and go, "That's my guy. I just stick with him
During
all
the
day."
game as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah.
from set piece.
Yeah, and I think he's come with that sort of mindset, and now you have to change that mindset because obviously in England you just
Yeah. It's
you're-
more of a unit work. now,
unit,
isn't
and
it?
you're just
Yeah.
covering your partner's arse all
Yeah.
the time. You know, making sure if he's in trouble, you get him out. If
Yeah.
I'm in trouble, he gets me out.
Yeah, you
know.
speak and remember to one of the trio of Lescott, Williams.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I forgot about that. Yeah. You should be telling me.
Yeah, it's
After
interesting.
playing with him,
And
too.
you do feel like with a Coley, he would benefit from
Yeah,
a very
without doubt,
vocal
man.
partnership. And I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it is
Well, I don't
fast
think they
is very vocal. Someone like Cody next to him
Cody
would
yes.
be really helpful.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's certain attributes that Fast has that Cody doesn't, but then that Cody has that Fast doesn't. That's the thing about the back. The 4 centre backs we've got, they all offer something different. None of them are similar, and that's what makes it so hard for Root.
Chance here on the right again for
That's been
Arsenal.
his biggest headache this
Wanjeri
season.
on that
Stand up,
left
stand
foot.
up.
Here.
Nice,
Stand up.
Christensen. Nice.
Good.
Still over there.
Good.
Ayu's
Turned
tucking
him.
in nicely. Ayu and Samari.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Koulibaly again.
Hey,
Brilliant.
boy, he's been.
Oh,
Oh,
Bilal.
hello.
Like that.
Hello, lad. Mate, that was unreal.
That one.
Go on, Bill out, mate.
Sure.
What can't he do?
I know.
Look at
Watch
this.
Oh.
Got me out, made him stop and all. Nice. I
He had a
like it.
few of those at Old Trafford as well.
Yeah, he
didn't he?
did,
Just little touches like that.
Oh, good skill. Oh. Get out there, quick. Right. Well done, Bilal again.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
shoot
don't
him.
give him time.
Oh, well done. Wilf.
Yeah, when Royo first joined, I was reading about him, and someone was saying how Palmer had just where did he come from? Was it Palmer? Palmer he came from, yeah.
Indeedy again.
Where
Yeah,
he came from
getting
Palmer.
back
Yeah.
Palmer, yeah.
They were saying that they'd just
Brilliant
played AC
indeed.
Milan and they'd had Rafa Leao in his pocket. And as soon as I read that, I was like, look, if you can deal with Leao.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
brilliant.
can deal with anyone, yeah.
Indeedy again.
Has
Quality.
he been fouled there,
Ooh.
Wilf? Has
Yeah, I think he's. I think
Has
he
he
got
won
the
the
foul.
ball?
I think he got the foul.
Yeah,
oh no, he's not.
Sterling's not going through the back of him, then he's got
I thought
time
it was
to...
a foul.
It's a great challenge.
Yeah.
I think you're right, I think that is a foul.
But it's another Arsenal corner. Rice again with the in-swinger.
He keeps losing him. Oh! Who was that?
They want
Ole.
Leicester are screaming for a free kick.
Yeah,
I think.
push.
I think it is just going to be a corner again. Coley wins the header.
Yeah, he's
He
pushed
has
in
been
the back.
pushed,
Yeah,
though,
Yeah.
Skelly.
Lewis Skelly, I think, yeah. But it is another Arsenal corner.
Come on, mate.
Rice again from this far
Ref's
side.
got to keep an eye on that.
In-swinger. They start from behind the back post, don't they? Well
Well
done.
dealt with.
I think was that a Coley
Free
again?
kick, yeah, he
All
got
Right,
free
thank you.
kick
He's
this
opened his
time,
eyes
yeah.
for this corner, has he?
Thank you, Ref.
That's two corners in a row where Coley's just won at the near post
Yeah,
there.
brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah, doing his job.
Force him. Cody's been
Draws the
brilliant, but
foul.
also Koulibaly since he's come on.
Been solid, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's been good. Been good.
Yeah,
Makes no
Bubba's
prisoners.
worried about the amount of corners Arsenal are getting.
Yeah.
Jordan says, come on, Leicester. Nick Darby must be a family member of Owen's because he's just put O in his class. You paid him to say it. Yeah?
Nick Darby, what's he doing watching the Leicester stream?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, great to have you with us, Owen. You can clearly see, obviously, there's that just raw supporter in you, isn't there? And,
Oh,
oh, Bilal.
Oh, he's already got a yellow.
There's a chance here for Arsenal. Oh my goodness.
He hit the
Wanjeri's
hit
just
the
hit the
top of the
crossbar.
crossbar.
How's he 17? Wow.
Oh, it was mad.
What an effort that was.
Who are they bringing on Arsenal? I think they're making a change.
Rice wins it back in
It's that
midfield.
gap. Wilfred Samara, there's a gap.
That's a great touch. Mads maybe has it covered on.
I reckon he did.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
No
If
chance.
that's Nestle
That's
in
not
the
top
top bag,
bag.
he's got
Not
no
going anywhere near
chance.
that.
That's in
it.
top
Do you know
bins,
what?
that.
That's a little bit lower. It's moving as well, the ball in the
Yeah.
air. Fair enough. Decent strike.
I don't know who that was coming back at him, but they just done enough to put him off
Yeah,
from him
He
being
might have
able
been
to
fast
get.
behind
it
him.
was Samari.
Was it
Oh, was it?
Samari? He just done enough by just getting a toe to where he was trying
Correct.
to kick through the
Yeah.
ball. Done enough.
No.
Play on, ref.
Excellent ref.
Go on.
Well done,
This ref's been
referee.
brilliant.
I thought that was,
That was a
foul.
fact. Yeah, I
Put
did.
it back inside
Pass
to
it,
Bilal.
pass
To
it,
Bilal, to
pass
Bilal.
it, pass it.
Go on, keep going.
Go on.
Oh,
Go on.
Vards again.
give it him wide, get in the box.
No, get IU in the box. Back post. Back. You need someone at the back post.
Oh, better delivery.
You can win that though.
Dink.
Go on.
Oh,
Corner will do.
Corner, we'll have that.
Come on.
Come on,
overload
boys.
at the back post there to see it.
What,
know
for
what,
Bilal,
I
little
thought-
dink then.
You needed a
For the
dink.
far
took it
post.
on
It's
the first
3v1 at the
Yeah.
back post.
With IU having it, I thought you could have released that to Bilal earlier. Because then he can run at the defender,
Yeah.
split him, and then send it through to
Correct.
Vardy.
Yeah, he should have passed it.
I don't know
to
why he held it
Bilal.
for so long. Come on, boys. Christensen getting on the corners this season.
Yeah, in swinger
late,
now
yeah.
for Leicester, Christiansen. Come on, play them at their own game. Come on.
Fast header here. It's a big one. Corner Cody, get there. What's he waving his arms around
I
for?
don't know. Put it. Oh.
Nice.
Good.
Come on!
Oh,
Talk to each other.
be careful.
Oh, well
Nice.
done.
Well dealt with, boys. Straight back up there.
Big win, IU.
That'll do.
Getting on that.
That'll work.
Yeah, he's getting there. That's a,
Win a corner, Vards. That's all right.
We'll have it again, though.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Suddenly,
Well
we're getting
done.
on these second balls. Go on.
Just stick one in there.
Physicality, lad.
Oh,
Good
well
lad.
played.
Oh!
Oh, unlucky.
Nice one. Go on, get back in now.
Unlucky.
Back
Well
in.
done.
Been better though. Really good little period there for Leicester. But
we don't want the counter.
Christensen's out of position, isn't he? Because he was up
Yeah.
for that cross.
So it's times this when you realise how tiring it must be being out there. Easy, because look, he's being left on the left here.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do.
No one there.
Oh, yeah.
Just end to end.
Take a breather.
Yeah, I was going to say we need
Take
one
a
as well,
breather,
eh?
Mr. Christensen.
63 minutes played.
Oh, come on, boys.
There you go.
Lucinda says, come on, you Foxers, let's get those 3 points.
I never thought I'd be this excited over a 0-0.
But we're seeing, and you can kind of hear it through.
Yeah, you
basically,
can.
we're 3 or 4 sort of walls away from the crowd, and you can hear them. They're going for it now, the Leicester fans. And every time they come on the screen, you can see it as well. They can sense that that Arsenal could be there for the taking today as well. And they're impressed with what they've seen from their players.
Come on, ref.
Foul throw now.
Mate, they don't give those now. So stop giving foul throws.
Oh, not there,
you got to
Booba.
pass it. Got to pass it, man.
Nice.
Keep
Come
it.
on, come on.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, Fass has done well there.
Well kicked though,
just
isn't
get
it?
out.
Oh no, is it a corner?
I think it's
It's a
a throw in.
Throw it went out for.
Booba.
He didn't stop and wait, Jerry, did he? Fass, he
Christensen.
just,
No,
Yeah,
you
don't
did-
take no
good
chances.
decision.
Smart.
Good decision.
If in doubt, what do they say?
Oh, he's giving a free kick.
See, again, this is where Arsenal are dangerous now.
Oh, yeah. You can't have too many complaints about that. See, this is what I don't like. People will back the play. I know so, but this is now where you got to organise quickly. All your defensive, you've got to get them in their positions really
Get
quickly.
it done early.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang.
Get it done
set
early.
up and around.
Yeah.
Throw it in
absolutely.
there. Let's see what happens. But there's just a little bit of IU not watching what's happening. Christensen not watching what's happening.
Gabriel's come over now to Ødegaard, said something. Whether
So I'll be
he's
screaming at him.
seen something.
If he's got his back to play, I'll be screaming at him. Frank, get turned and see what's happening. You know.
There'd be a few,
Or he'll be
there'd be a
screaming
few
at me.
expletives in there as well.
Yeah, yeah. I can't use that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
PG. It's almost, because it's the corner, it's right on the line. Here you put it a little bit in. It's going to be a dangerous ball in there.
It's going to fire this.
What, near post, Jerry?
Yeah, I reckon he's just going to low and hard. No, it was high and hard.
Oh, get to him, get to him. Well
Oh,
done.
nice.
I feel like I don't want to say it because it might come back and...
Yeah, don't say it, don't say it.
But how well we've defended.
But they've looked resolute, haven't they?
Needs on the cover.
Excellent.
Well done, are you?
Well out.
Go on, Jamie.
Go on, you on
Yeah,
that.
you can win that.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
we've got a chance here.
Where are we, lads? Where are we?
Come on.
Keep running.
It's 5v3.
realised. Go
Switch
on,
it, switch it, switch it.
Oh.
Do you know what? It's just on his left.
Oh.
That's gone out, has it not?
Unlucky.
That was a half a moment, wasn't it?
Well,
There?
it's
Go on.
definitely a moment.
Well done.
Oh,
Come on,
play on,
Yeah.
go on, have a
Bang it,
shot.
bang it.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Not a bad
Bobby,
effort.
unlucky, mate. Nice, boys. Back in. Look, Bobby hagging it back. I love that.
Yeah, suddenly it is end-to-end again.
Worked
Yeah.
his socks off there to get back in.
Yeah.
There are going to be some changes soon. What are we on?
Good question. We're at 67 now.
There's got to be. Ayu's jogging at the minute.
Yeah, I reckon Mavadidi's got
yeah.
legs, also a bit of
Yeah.
height in there. I think he might be a shout. Buenanotte as well.
He's unbelievable,
Nice.
Ranieri, isn't he?
Thing is, it's so sticky with those two CDMs there. Boomer and Didi. And Didi's just back from injury. Would you want to be...
I think
Yeah.
if you take him
Yeah.
off,
I think
though, you
Ndidi's
lose
got to
that.
stay
Yeah,
on.
correct.
Yeah, you can't take him off.
Because against
That's what I
United,
mean.
obviously you watched the game on Friday.
As
That
soon as he came
when
off.
Wilf came off, that Leicester
Went
did.
to pot.
But if you were to take Ndidi off, who would you bring on, Winks or Skip?
Good question. They both do different roles, kind
Yeah.
of, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Get
It'd
out
have
of
to
the ball.
be Harry Winks, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, yeah.
Excellent. Whoa, come
Well
on.
done.
Koulibaly.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant.
Well
bargain.
played.
What was he, 1.5 mil?
So, not a lot.
Not a lot, yeah,
Well played.
in the grand
Big
scheme of
bargain.
things. Bobby, get that? Foul him, that's fine.
Yeah, take him
Don't
down.
mind that.
It's a good foul.
So, yeah, let's read the bench out then. So, obviously, Jakub Stasic. Then the outfielders, you've got defenders, you've got
Has he got up top?
Cody, Vestergaard, then there's Winks, Skip,
Yeah, he's going up top, Marino.
Buenanotte,
Yeah.
Putting Trossard out wide, starting off.
Mavadidi, Daka. So there are options there.
I think
so,
Mavid-
so what have
Mavadidi
Arsenal
for
done here?
Bobby.
Sterling's come off.
Yeah, Sterling. Then Marino's going up top, Trossard's going out wide.
So he is a central midfielder.
Who?
Marino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, CDM, yeah, and then just sticking him up top. I think it's having that height there. He's tall, he's a big lad, he's strong. So I think having him that can bring it down to those wingers. Yeah, Sterling, I mean, he didn't do a lot this game, did he, really?
No.
But he's struggling to get into the swing of it recently.
Come on,
Get out to him, Victor.
Get up to the ball.
Captain a bit here, Leicester, aren't they now?
Do you know the
Get up.
Do you know the
That's good.
That's where you might, I mean, well, he's only had one full game back. If we're camping like this and it's constant up and down if it's pressure, he's going to tire. And you get no moments around the box,
Yeah.
them tired, loose legs flying in.
Oh, there you go.
Run out.
Oh, well
on.
played.
I can't
Well
really
played,
see
a
that.
Coley. Stood up.
Yeah.
My clapping there is probably doing the mics. Sparking like that.
Yeah,
It would
that's
open
how
that
you
hole
have
in
to
the
go out,
wrist.
You've ruined your mic.
Let's have a look at this again.
Christensen does well there, not to
Yeah.
just stick out a leg
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, Wilf's tired legs. See them just because he loves sticking a leg in for a challenge.
Yeah.
In the box and around that, it's dangerous.
Mm.
Just wonder if not yet, but some fresh legs might be.
I think he'll have to get somebody on. Sooner
Yeah.
or
I definitely
later.
think about bringing Mavadidi or Buenanotte
yeah.
out wide for either
Yeah.
Bobby or Ayew. Like you
Yeah.
said, they're tiring.
Maybe Daka will come on for Vardy. You don't know, but
but
yeah, obviously
Vardy's
Vardy had a
in the
race
back
last
there.
week, didn't he?
Yeah. Go on, Ayew. You're not ref. You're not having that.
No.
My arm flung into the
Win
floor.
it. Win it. Good boy.
Excellent.
Yeah. I can't get to it.
No.
No. What are we now? 20 minutes to go.
Wow.
This is where we're going to have it now.
Here we
Yeah,
go. Right,
Mavadidi.
Mavadidi is looking like he's
Who do you reckon he's
getting
coming
ready.
for?
I think he'll come on for
I reckon,
Deco.
yeah, Deco over Reed and move Ayew out to the right.
Yeah.
Surprised if he brings on someone else though as well.
Mind you, Deco probably looks like he's got a bit more energy than
Yeah.
Ayo.
Well,
to be
I'm
honest,
literally just thinking about
Oh,
them.
what a
What's a
ball!
ball
Oh,
that
my
is.
days, what a
Wow.
Them set pieces, they'll have an eye for them set pieces, that height.
Who's put that in? Is that? Ah, yeah.
Spelling.
Timber.
Yeah, Timber.
Oh,
What a
Timber.
cross that is, by the way. That is.
That's
saying-
where Arsenal
that is
don't have a
saying,
striker, do they?
Head me
Well,
in. Exactly.
It's just not
there
that
you go.
natural, Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Fancy
Was
that
Marino trying to get on the end of that?
Yeah.
Because that is a striker's ball.
Havertz's long legs might just get to that.
Yeah.
Or he started that run a little bit earlier.
So what's a ball?
Great ball.
Quickly, Victor.
Oh, he's done well.
Suddenly, though,
Is that
let's
his natural position?
left back.
Left back, yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
He's not got a build of a left back, has he?
No, I thought he was a midfielder that's been playing there, but he's been class, to be fair.
But like just struggling in this last 5 minutes to get a bit of a hold.
Yeah, Arsenal have upped the ante
That's
a little
never a
bit.
foul, by the way. Is he giving a foul for that?
Ball.
No.
No.
That's the thing that you've got to worry about Christensen. What we were saying earlier, since he's came to Leicester, he's been all heart.
Yeah.
Like he would run ragged.
Go on.
At the end of every game, his face is red, sweating.
Oh,
Get that. Well
Nice.
done.
well done, Koulibaly.
Do you know what? What a game he's had.
Yeah, he's done
Considering
well.
he's had to come on as well just
Yeah.
before the break, must be tough to do that.
Yeah, must be. Especially as a defender, as well, you've got to try and read the tempo.
Go on.
I mean, how did you lads find it when you came on halfway through a game?
No,
Go on.
not for me.
Go on.
No,
I didn't.
struggled.
Yeah.
Not struggle,
Another
but
four-
you
it's 4 on
took
4
a good
again.
10 minutes.
Really, to get
Yeah,
into it?
yeah.
It's not a nice thing.
Go on! Oh!
Come on, no! How's he got to that? What a bit of
What a
defending
ball
that
in.
is. What a bit of defending that is, by the way.
Again, running the space, brilliant.
Yeah.
From Ayew. Keep going,
it.
son, keep going.
Skelly, though, he's done so well there.
Yeah, it's a tapping, isn't it?
Oh, my days. And he's
Brilliant
got
defending.
lucky as well.
He's
that
got
it's
a
not
toe
just
on it.
hit.
He slipped.
He doesn't even know what he's doing.
He slipped.
He don't know what he's doing there.
No.
Wow.
I liked Skelly before this game.
Oh,
Wow.
Kelly.
Excellent defending.
Good ball.
Oh, go on.
Back in,
Goal.
back in.
Oh, no one was there.
That's it, well left. Let's see what you can do here, lad.
DCJ suggests maybe don't overstretch. A point will be valuable here. If the chance does come, then it comes. If not, maybe just take the point.
Yeah,
Do
there's
we
something,
agree with
there's
that?
something in that. There's something in
I
that.
think Rude would have took a point before the game.
Beginning of the game, yeah,
I thought
but
he would have
now,
took a point before.
I'm seeing. I mean, the best form of defence is attack, and that's what seems to be what we're doing now.
Oh, what a moment that was as well.
I mean, we haven't scored here for 4 games.
Who's there with that bomb? The ref. Putting him all over the
So,
place.
and
And that was so
a 0-0
near the moment.
See about some changes
is
now.
a valuable
Progression,
point.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Steffi Mavididi is coming on. I wonder if that Ayew run maybe will change.
I think it'd be Ayew.
It is
Yeah,
Ayew.
you're right.
But, I mean, he's done well with that chance. Mavididi in that position again, he's got that pace.
He
hasn't
can't
He's never
believe
happy. He's never happy. when
look
it
at him,
comes
he's
off.
fuming.
He's always like that. Look.
He's even saying,
He's-
he's always
he's given the-
Yeah,
Why is
yeah.
he taking me
Sure,
off,
why is he
mate?
taking
Why is he
me
taking
off,
me
ref?
off, ref? I'm a work with a manager.
Yeah, good one. Fair
I'll
enough.
have a word with Van Nistelrooy,
He's
please.
put a shift in, though.
Yeah,
He's
done
putting
well.
a big
He's put a
shift.
shift
And you
in.
see a lot of people give criticisms for dropping Mavididi or Benanotte and putting Ayew on or whatever. But
Yeah.
Ayew, I think every time he starts, he proves why he's
Aye.
starting. That experience you get.
Wily old fox.
I can't remember who said it, but we had a comment earlier, didn't we? Maybe Seth said about, the thought process behind Ayew starting. We've seen that today, haven't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
experience.
Absolutely.
Experience. And he is so good on the ball. He's very underrated.
Yeah.
Like the 2 young lads, Mavididi and Buonanotte, give you something completely different to what Ayew and
Yeah.
Deco do.
Yeah, exactly.
overlaid. So it's always a difficult decision
Yeah.
for the manager. That they pick one over the other.
Yeah, I think you're right, and that's what we were saying earlier about the centre backs you've got in the squad, but also the
Yeah,
wingers, the wide
exactly.
players.
Yeah.
All of them are so different. We've got such
Correct.
versatility in this squad. It's just whether Rude can pick out what we need for certain moments, which I think he's proven here that he can.
75 minutes, by the way, guys.
How slow is that clock?
No, you know. Yeah.
A couple of changes as well for Arsenal. Calafiore's come on. I didn't quite see who the other one was. Jorginho as well.
Didn't see who came off though. Is it Party?
I don't see him there. Yeah, maybe Party and.
You've got when them balls in the air, you got to get closer.
Wanyeri again on this right. He's so dangerous.
Oh my word!
See it at the post again.
Yeah. Where is
The keeper touched it onto the post, or
I don't know. But Wanyeri
went too quick.
He's hit the woodwork twice now, and he's right in front of those Arsenal fans. They're obviously. Let's have a look at this replay.
Oh, it's a good strike as well.
I think he has got a little bit on it there, Manson.
It's a good strike.
It's a very good strike. Yeah, you're right.
with his wrong foot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Difficult to tell when a
17,
man's
he
got
can strike it like that on his weak foot.
And now he's taking this corner in front of those Arsenal fans again. We've spoken enough today, haven't we, about Arsenal's threat from these. It's a deep one. Mads, surely. Well done.
Great head. Oh,
another free kick.
Well done.
Nice.
Take that.
They've done so well.
Take that.
This is getting squeaky
Getting
bomb time
tense.
now.
You're getting tense.
Squeaky bomb time, mate.
There's a sweets. But they got
Yeah, just
they
in that
take
little
them
pot
with them.
there. SH10 Owen says, to be fair, to be honest, we do need the 3 points. That will get us out of the relegation zone. Wolves are looking good right now. I guess it's difficult balancing that. This is the team that are second in the Premier League fighting
also,
for a title.
Yeah,
exactly.
you've got to think as well. A 0-0 here, touch wood.
A 0-0 against Arsenal is like,
and that's the momentum into the next game.
Yeah, that's an away win.
Yeah. That's a point that we shouldn't have really had that we've got.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's what it's about now. Getting the performances together.
Well done. Well done.
It's our ball, isn't it?
Well done, Acola.
Yeah,
Thought it went against him. Yeah, nice.
Good pressure.
This is the most solid I've seen us for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I think, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's 52 goals. We've only kept one clean sheet all season.
You know what? I was going to say something about a clean sheet, but I was like, you know, I'm not going to jinx it.
And then he's just gone, well, don't say don't say I have, because if I have and something happens. But
Clip
Well,
that.
Jerry said it first. Yeah.
no, but we're just talking about how solid they look.
Yeah, we do. Compact. And it's no coincidence that it comes at the same time that Indeed has come back.
Nice. Oh, he's been brilliant.
Yeah, well
Brilliant.
done.
That's it. Buy a bit of time there. Stay down, mate.
Oh, he's done so. That's
Oh,
a foul, isn't
wow.
it?
Ref. Oh, lovely.
He's taking them. He's proper taking them out there.
Yeah. His chest.
Yeah, that's an old school challenge.
Yeah.
Something you'd be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it.
Have some of that. News that.
Win the ball and just clean everybody.
Leave a
Clean
bit on him.
everybody out while you're at it.
Yeah, both teams have had the same amount of shots on target, 2 each.
Right.
Arsenal have had more of the ball and a few more attempts, but I mean, expected goals, however much you want to read into that, 0.58 for Arsenal, 0.16 for Leicester, but they'd have taken 0-0 at 78 minutes. So far.
Wasn't Wolves expected goal 0 point less than what they are?
Ooh, JJ's in a
JJ?
boot. Yeah, so
Caution.
JJ's just come on the screen. He's got a boot on his foot, which obviously is never a good sign.
But you know what?
From what we've seen of Koulibaly, though,
Yeah, I think we've got good depth in that position. If we didn't make that signing in the January window, we're looking a bit techy.
But you're thinking Ricardo, hopefully, is back in March.
Yeah.
Really?
He's been a big miss, hasn't he, Ricardo?
Yeah, last season was crucial. But I always wondered about putting him in that CDM position. Seeing how he'd do there, because he's great.
Go on, Bilal, go on.
Oh!
Right, get
Come
at him,
on.
Steffi, get at him.
Steffi.
Go on.
Couple little step overs, cut inside.
Oh! Unlucky.
Do you think you should use Christensen there or not, Frank? If you're making that overlapping run, you screaming at him, give me the ball.
Yeah,
Or were you just
no,
taking
no,
the
no.
defender away?
I think it wasn't. There was two players there
Yeah, I
anyway,
know.
weren't there? It's not like if it was
But
a
do you
one
just make
player
it like a fight
and then
ball?
you slide him.
Do you ever
He tried
get
to
there
use him
first?
by not using him, didn't he?
Oh, he's got a lot of time here on the edge of the box to pick out a cross.
Nice, Hardy.
Get to the ball.
Steady.
Good out, stand. Good.
Or pre-header. Oh, no. He's just gone up front as well.
Yeah, Arsenal scored.
And that's
Really
just a touch of quality.
Ranieri's
Ranieri.
ball,
Yeah.
17 years old. What a player he is. Right, the only hope.
That
the only
weren't
hope
just a
is-
cross. That was a pick out, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The only hope is VAR, obviously, as he maybe strayed.
He didn't look offside.
I feel a bit for Coley as well. He just didn't get that clearance right, did he? He just couldn't get enough on it.
Oh, that's frustrating. They've done so well as well. 81 minutes. It's timed out. Oh. Step. Well. No, he's on. He's on.
No, it's a goal. Great ball. You have to say. That is a great ball. And a really good header.
Yeah.
Keeper's no chance.
Just over Wout's. It's in the perfect area,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's a great header.
Great idea. He's never getting that.
Contrasting emotions there, Ruben
Yeah.
and Mikel Arteta. But the way Arteta's celebrating shows you how difficult it's been for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
how difficult Leicester have made it. 10 minutes though. 10 minutes. Like there's no point in the heads dropping, is there? Might as well throw everything at them now.
I think, you know, he's,
Get some fresh legs on.
yeah.
Get Buonanotte on.
Buonanotte, yeah.
Daka.
You've got to throw caution to the wind.
Maybe
yeah,
Winks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Winks in the middle because he's going to get the ball forwards. Yeah, Daka, like he said, some legs in there. And do you know what? I don't know, it's a sort of thing where how many games can we say about this season, but we've played really well.
Yeah.
We've played really well. And there's been a lot of games where we've played well this season but not got anything from it. But we need to start taking things from it, the positives.
Play like this against Brentford on Friday and you back your team, wouldn't you,
Yeah, definitely.
to get 3 points, which would be vital on
Especially
Friday.
with that, we'll have more of the ball. Do you know what's annoying? Hear all of the Arsenal fans
Yeah.
now. You can just hear him screaming.
Yeah, still enough time here for Leicester to
What we on?
82,
82.
83. Yeah,
Oh, now the
83.
clock starts getting quicker. Let's come on.
Great ball. Go on.
Go on.
Shoot. Shoot. No. Again, look how many Arsenal players in the box.
Excellent.
Go on.
Go on.
Excellent. Go on.
Oh, he's done
Go
well.
on. Go on. Oh, completely missed the flight of it.
I think was that Wilf or Mavididi, Jerry?
Mavididi at the
Mavididi.
back post.
Because Wilf sort of half got to it,
Yeah.
but Mavididi was
Do
under
you know
it.
what? I thought Warrior was going to come inside and have
Yeah,
a shot.
I did. Yeah,
It's weak foot though, isn't it?
it's worth just rasping one, isn't it?
Well, I had men there. There was men at the back post.
Yeah.
Right? They've just
Bubba
made a run
says-
too early.
Bubba says, "Can we please score a goal at home?" Extreme says, "So many good performances and just not getting the points from the games." Exactly, Owen, as you said.
You know what,
Still
we've been
time.
apart from possession, we've been quite level on the stats. I look at shots on target.
Keep that in. Come on.
Well done, well.
They've had 3, we've had 2.
There's always going to be, I think there's going to be one big chance for Leicester or one half chance that they've got to take.
We've been in this game.
Ref?
Ooh.
Caught him in the face.
See if Rude will maybe think about making some
I
changes.
think it's Ndidi here, you know. He just
Is it?
miscontrols it at the back post. Look. There.
He's
Yeah.
running
tough
onto
one,
it
isn't
so
it?
difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
If
good
anything,
ball
there's
in.
just too much on the ball. Steffi's.
Steffi just misreads the flight of the ball.
If he holds back
But
there,
yeah.
yeah, he can bring it
He
down.
wins that.
Exactly.
And then obviously
Ooh.
Wilf's following up in behind
Yeah.
Mavididi
High
and he
five
just
in the
can't.
face there. Yeah.
Here we go.
Indeed, he's coming off.
Right. Buonanotte and Daka are coming on. I like this
Who's going
change.
to...
Throwing everything at it.
Are we
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
play them?
go
What,
with it.
Samari's going to hold it on a 1 in the middle?
And then Daka's come on, and maybe Bobby Reed would be my guess. I imagine he'd keep Vardy on at this stage. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bobby
probably
Decod
would.
over Reed,
Yeah.
and indeed have come off. Buonanotte and Daka on, so it's just
4-4. Well, put 2
Yeah.
top up there.
Yeah, well, Billal's dropped a bit deeper. It looks like.
no. Go on, Steffi.
Pass.
Go on,
Nice.
Steffi.
Against us. He came from
Go
the
on.
academy at Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Go on,
Nice.
Steffi.
Oh,
That's
ref.
the yellow card.
Come on.
Definitely, yeah.
Good yellow though.
Yeah, get Mads on this.
It's
Whack
good
it
yellow.
in. Yeah.
For Jorginho, isn't it? Typical.
Done well here. Never get up. Lovely. That's the thing that
these
brings
ones.
you there.
Was
Especially this
was
time in the
he at
game.
Arsenal, was he?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
good,
as a kid, yeah. Then went off to France to
Okay.
plays for
Montpellier,
Juventus as well. He
No,
was
yeah,
at
he was
for a
at
little bit.
Juventus with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It's not a bad person to that.
No, no.
Right, Bilal and Christensen are over this free kick. Obviously, it's too far out to shoot, but the players are lined up just outside the box. If this delivery is good, anything can happen. Come on, boys.
It's a good
It's
ball.
not a bad ball. Fast wins it.
Back in.
Second ball.
Keep it alive.
You almost better go back there.
We've won
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Nice,
then.
great
Good ball.
switch.
Oh, that's
lucky.
unlucky.
See what you meant.
Yeah, right idea.
Nice,
He's unlucky.
Christensen. Look at the legs at this time of the game.
86th minute. Come
Nice.
on.
Not the right option there.
Don't foul, don't foul.
He's played for everyone.
Counter-attack.
Well back, Daka.
Good ball. Oh, no.
2-0.
Got Troy.
2-0.
Both of them.
Marino's come off the bench and scored twice. Oh,
Wow.
Another unbelievable ball in, by the way. Who was that on the left this
He's
time?
not centre forward, him.
No, he's a
That's
midfielder.
Yeah.
2 great finishes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that second one's even harder.
I agree.
He's not got a lot of space to put it, has he?
Yeah. Moreno's got 2 now in the space of 5 or 6 minutes, and they don't deserve that, do they? Leicester do not deserve
No,
to
not
be
at
losing
all.
this game.
That's the risk you run, though, when you throw caution.
Yeah,
in.
you've
got to
to try and go for it. Yeah.
You've got to accept that there's a chance you can get done.
Yeah.
Cody know
exactly.
he's there. Christensen.
He's had a look, hasn't he? And then
It's a great
That's an
ball.
unbelievable ball.
Yeah.
that.
Great
who's
ball.
that Trossard?
And the thing is, you got to feel for Christensen as well because he's just been hagging at the other end.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah,
pitch
yeah, yeah.
to come
That's
back.
an unbelievable ball.
Finish isn't
How's
bad
he,
either.
dug,
is it?
how's he dug that round him there? And what a finish that is as well.
But you know what? That's heartbreaking.
It's just that bit of quality, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the difference. That's the
The
difference.
cross for the first goal, the cross for the second goal.
Yeah, that's the difference.
For a midfielder to be taking up those positions as well. You know, they're top centre forward positions.
Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, Leicester fans are leaving. I mean,
What
is it?
Into
2
John
minutes
Rudkin.
left, but it's so frustrating because Leicester have done so well.
Yeah, they've
here,
played
haven't
well.
they,
Yeah, they've
for
played well.
81 minutes and 2 moments of real quality
Yeah,
from
that's
Arsenal
it.
with both their balls in have been the difference there. And you think even Ayu's ball in was quality, and Lewis Skelly at the back post he slipped and
Still
just
got it
about
away.
got it away from Daccord Reed.
Yeah.
It's fine margins.
It's fine. Yeah, I was about to say it's fine margins.
Those are the things that don't go for you when you're bottom of the league.
Yeah.
When you're down there fighting for your life.
And you can hear the Arsenal fans through in this room now, which is
Well, they'll be buzzing. They've closed
first time you'd
closing
heard
the
of
gap
them,
on
really.
Liverpool now.
What's the gap now? 4 at the top, I think.
Yeah.
Liverpool game in hand.
Liverpool play tomorrow,
Tomorrow,
don't they?
Wolves, yeah. So we could do Liverpool winning that.
And they'll
Yeah,
want to
beating
win that.
Wolves, obviously.
They will do.
The train home to London's going to be fun.
With all those.
You got
Arsenal
to
fans.
change.
I might give it a few hours.
Yeah.
That is so frustrating.
It's so annoying because they've been off it today, and it's just like you feel a bit hard done by when a game that we've played well and we've been quite on it, and they've been off it, but yet they can just
Yeah, exactly.
pluck 2 goals out of that. Almost feels a bit unfair.
I hope that, again, we don't know what the... Well done,
Nice.
Bilal.
Great
Get up,
touch.
get up.
Just not sure if that was the ball. Mavididi was there. That's what we were saying about the young lads. It's not making that right pass there. I could see what he was trying to do, but Mavididi was just there. He was clear. He'll be all right.
Right, again, you don't want to over-egg the point of the fact that they have played well today, and it's so frustrating. But they can. Friday's huge against Brentford, isn't it? And they can take confidence from this.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
100%.
They look a lot more
of
solid than I've
positives.
seen them.
Yeah, exactly.
They had a continuous threat. There were continuous forays into Arsenal's final third. Yes, you're still asking about can the quality be better in those crucial moments? I.e., just like Arsenal's 2 goals, just 2 moments of quality. It's undone Leicester. And that's what Leicester have to try and find.
And they have to, without, it goes without saying, score at home. 5 games now, obviously, without a home goal. Yeah. Friday's massive.
Yeah.
Against Brentford.
Yeah,
absolutely massive.
Which is a contrast to the start of the season, because the start of the season we were scoring for fun.
Yeah,
that's right.
We were getting goals left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
So I just don't know what's changed. Like, where do we look to get those goals? Because you've got the talent when it comes to the top end of the pitch.
It's just a bit of luck. They needed that Lewis Skelly to slip and whack it off Deco Dover-Reed, it goes in. That's the sort of thing that you need.
A lot of people going, I don't know about that.
Leaving.
Yeah, I think we've paid.
So it's still a decent amount still in to do so, but I think a right-minded fan watches that 90 minutes and thinks there's a lot of positives to take, and Friday's a massive game.
Yeah. And even this year, we're still going for it. Still putting in the shift. What are we on?
90 plus 2, and there's 4 added on.
Come on.
2.5 minutes left.
And they're still going for it.
Come on, lads.
You got to rate it.
Yeah, Mavridi's come across to take this corner. You can tell, you can see the dejection in the Leicester fans every time it pans to them, and you understand. We're feeling it now. We're as gutted as they are, Jerry, aren't we? But because Leicester was so close there. They were one unbelievable bit of quality from Wanyeri away from getting a decent result.
Yeah, up until the Arsenal goals, I really felt like we had the better opportunities. And if one of those goes our way, it changes the complexion of the game, because Arsenal have been quite relaxed with it. But if we get that one goal, we go 1-0 up, then they're a bit more frantic. That ball, maybe when Yeri's panicking a little bit, trying to get it in, and it's not as clinical as it has been in the end.
That's good goalkeeping. He's just going to time waste now.
Yeah. But I think it's good. I mean, I don't fall out with his performance. I think we've played well. Lots of good positives. I think apart from the two goals, we've been great defensively. There's been real moments where Arsenal have put pressure on us.
The second goal doesn't happen if the first one doesn't.
Exactly.
Because obviously Leicester wouldn't be throwing the way that they were.
Wouldn't be chasing, yeah, exactly. Would have been tighter than that.
But how do you really, as a centre-back, I mean, you guys, how do you really, when a ball was put in so perfectly,
you can't do
to a big man's head, if he's the same sort of height, he's found a good space.
We'll look back at this and you can try and pick the bones out of it, but the defensive position by the centre-half ain't a bad one.
No.
It's that ball is just that much quality on it.
Yeah.
Takes out both of them.
All you're saying there is, and this is nitpicking, can you get touch tight? When the ball is in that wide area, when Nuri picks the ball up, does Fast know where the centre forward is, and can he touch him?
Yeah, for the first goal, you mean?
For the first goal.
Yeah, that's the only one you can dig out and say Faz could have opened his body up and maybe got a little bit closer to him to kill that gap.
Correct.
That's the only one.
But that's...
Let's not concede another.
Oh, no. Don't deserve that.
Nice.
Done well to get back in.
I can't see the number. Is that
He's
Samora?
offside, is he? Oh, it's ended.
Yeah, full time whistle has gone. It has finished 2-0 to the visitors. I've just had a friend that's just text saying this back four has got to play from now until the end of the season, the one that's on there. So Justin's in a boot, we're assuming, and he's going to be missing Friday. So Koulibaly, Okoli, Fast, Christensen, they looked really resolute, really good for 80 minutes. One world-class ball in. Do you agree with that? That's Friday against Brentford, you're probably seeing that back four.
I think, you know, you're talking about the back four, but then there's the two guys in midfield in front of them as well. I mean, they help make that back line look a bit more solid than what it has done. There is no question that Ndidi coming back into the team has helped make that back line look a little bit more solid. But I've been impressed by Okoli today. I think that's the best game he's played in it. Even though we've lost the game, surprisingly enough. Christensen solid. Koulibaly, really like what he's done when he came on. And Fast as well. Looks solid. You know, so yeah, you know,
I think in general the team performance was great, especially up until half time. There's nothing in the game, which Van Nistelrooy would have wanted. My only concern long term would be where's the goals going to come from to get you out of the trouble that you're in.
Graham Rodgers and Bubba have said exactly that, actually, Frank, on the comments. They've said that's what they're worried about.
Yeah, that's the only issue that I'd see. But, I mean, performance-wise, you can't ask no more. Van Nistelrooy, I think the players have put everything into that game up until the goals. And then you chase it, try and get a goal back, and you concede another one, which you'll take that because you'd rather lose 2 or 3-0 than 1-0 and not try.
Not trying to have a goal.
So it's one of those days, but that's why they're up there, challenging for the title, is because
that's it.
They got those players that can make that exact difference. And when you think about the 2 goals that they've scored, we've had 2 chances very similar. The header, he buries the header. Ndidi misses his header. It just goes the other side of the post. That's the difference. And then the chance where the ball's been crossed in
across the face
of the goal, they get a toe poke on one that it goes out, and this one goes on his foot and he puts it in the back of it. That's the difference. That's the quality difference that you've got.
Yeah, that's why it's important to remember. We're opposite ends of the table.
Absolutely.
They're second in the league, and they have been consistently there. We're a team which is currently 18th. Like we've done well here. If we're anywhere else in the table, say if we're not competing for relegation and we're sort of comfortable mid-table, we're looking at that and we're going, fair enough, it's Arsenal. Yeah. Because we're down there, we sort of need the points, so we're picking out like this. But I think we've done really well. But I think it's a good point about where are those goals coming from, because we've not been scoring enough recently. And I think that it's sort of like you're weighing it up when you're trying to be so solid defensively, which is what we've struggled with. You're focusing so much on that also you can't lose sight of the fact that you do need goals as well to win games.
Yeah, it's true. There is some positivity, quite a lot of positivity actually in the comments. Nick Testing says, gutted, played really well today. Jordan, well played lads, unlucky result, keep the faith, Foxes never quit. Jane, so unlucky, well played. Game on Friday, bring it on against Brentford, huge one. Chris Edwards, we need to play like that against the weaker teams. Fair point that Chris makes, and we've kind of made it. If they play like that against Brentford, but they do the key thing, which is put the ball in the back of the net, then things could be so different Friday.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right, competition winner then. We put the question on the screen for you before the game. It was, how many goals has Jamie Vardy scored against Arsenal? Gerry was desperate to tell us the right answer, weren't you? Because you'd done your research, Gerry.
I did.
Have you got it?
Do you know it?
Well, I could have a guess.
Well, it's one of 3, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm feeling like it's 12.
No,
I think it's 11.
It's 11.
Yeah,
11. 11 goals for Jamie Vardy against Arsenal. Well done if you got that right. Thank you everyone who entered the competition. There is obviously only one winner though, so well done to George H. Poole. George Poole, well done to yourself. A member of our team will contact you probably on Monday to get that signed football out to you. So well
not
done.
definitely on Monday. Probably.
Not going to be today.
if you're lucky.
We want a George.
You're lucky,
George, just keep your phone on, mate, for a considerable amount of time.
Don't hold your breath.
So yeah, well done to George. You've won a signed football signed by the full squad here at Leicester. That'll come out to you at some point. So yes, have a look at your emails. Well done to you. We'll have another competition, I'm sure, running for the game on Friday. We'll be back here again on Friday. Last couple of questions, last couple of bits. Have you enjoyed it, guys? Frank, obviously, Gerry.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's always brilliant for me to come back to this stadium. Brings back a lot of memories for me. Obviously, the first season we had when it was the Walker Stadium before it became the King Power. Brings back a lot of great memories of getting back in the Premier League, and obviously some bad memories of being relegated from the Premier League. But I love coming back and seeing my old boys. And
you got Matt and Walshy in there as well.
Exactly, it's been class.
Yeah, and Owen, fantastic to have you on. Shame about the result, obviously, but it looked like you enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah, mate, it's lovely to be here. I mean, I'm here every week anyway. This time it's just a bit warmer. It's lovely to be here. Lovely to chat to you guys as well. Great hearing some points from some guys who have been there and done it as well.
Hey, he knows his onions.
Good insight.
Yeah.
This guy knows his onions when it comes to football.
Yeah, well, it's the Lescott and Williams. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, well, thank you to everyone, as ever, that has commented, that has joined with us and that has watched throughout our watch along today. Unfortunately, it has ended in another defeat, but the performance was there. There were a hell of a lot of positives to take into that game on Friday. Of course, we'll be back again with another one of these for the Brentford game. So do join us on Friday evening for that. Have a good day, everybody. See ya. Bye.